that's not a thing. There. Alright. So what the hell are we doing, guys? Good to see y'all.
Okay, last time we had finished
an hour
playing.
and a half buying a horse.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time doing peripheral shit, and then when we actually started the quest, we were on our way to speak to the elves of the Forest Rex and Rhea Tavern and try and make that peace treaty. And also, I was going to ask about moving my tribe in, and then we got accosted by a group of centaurs.
Yeah.
And then we fought them for 2 hours. And now we had to finish them up.
Yeah, and you were also getting shot with arrows.
From elves out, yes, like coming in and out of the bush.
Yeah, not just centaurs.
Over this way.
Both sides.
I think there was some guys over there too.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys had gotten directions to the keep that Rhea Tavern was essentially giving to you to use as a base in the area while you dealt with this whole situation.
Yeah.
You're on your way. I think you just took like the worn path on the way in there. And yeah. I guess that's pretty much the long and short of it if you guys don't have anything else to add.
Nope. Not that I can think of.
I don't actually think there was all that much that we did other than buying the horse.
And starting our trek into the bush.
It took us a long time to pick just the right horses.
You're right. Yeah, you just skipped over the horse part. It was like at least half the session.
Yeah.
It wasn't a very eventful session. Kirk got or Phoenix got a pretty cool horse too.
I was gonna say, to be fair, I think it took us a half an hour to even get to the horse buying.
Oh,
yeah, that's true.
It did.
They're spinning our wheels a bit.
I think Artemis also has like a mini zoo with him now.
Oh my god, yeah. Which I don't know if he can hear you, or he definitely has something to comment about all of the creatures that he's named. Yeah. He's going to be opposing Alora for most amount of creatures soon.
I don't know how many creatures she has, but I got 2.
Ooh. Is that a tie?
Sir Barton the horse and Arnold the donkey.
That's a tie because I have Flareon the Firefox and Dotaro the lizard.
Well, there you go.
So suck it.
Why? Why is it a competition? Who has more animals? God.
It's a competition.
It might be a competition. Depends. You guys have always been competitive. Alright, but yeah, as far as combat's going, I think you guys had killed the centaur that downed Steiner. One of them had started running away, and it's Alora's turn.
Where am I? I am here.
You are,
okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Right beside Dotaro. Or were you on him? I don't remember.
I'm on him. I'm right. He's my mount. Okay, well, let me measure stuff here. No,
Excuse
not.
me.
It's okay. Now here. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the centaur.
No.
All right. Do what you gotta do.
Okay. 1, 2.
Oh, well, that is 2 firm strikes. You can roll damage
1,
on that.
2.
18. That was a mighty blow. So you fire your crossbow, or your bow. Wait a minute. You're in the wind right now?
Yep.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I think you have trouble shooting through the wind, so it's disadvantage, right? That's all it is?
Can I step first?
Any projectile passes through the curtain.
Yeah, but we could say like that. If that was disadvantage, you hit still with 15. Or you could just move and do that retroactively. We forgot what that fucking circle was. Yeah. So if you want to move out of it, get line of sight, shoot. Yeah, that works. Just keep track of your movement. And then, yeah, you dealt 18 damage to her?
18, yeah.
All right.
From here, yeah, it's 20. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
Smoked.
Right in the shoulder.
All right. You just pin her twice, and you see her just, like, drop her bow down low for a moment to react to the impact of the arrows as she glares at you.
Yes.
So you hit an elf in the distance or a centaur?
Centaur.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have... I don't think you guys have hit an elf yet.
I didn't think
No, because they pop away every time we fucking want to.
And this is a female, right?
Yeah, the ones at the red are female. All right, is that where you're ending your turn?
Yes. Flarion's gonna move because she's on my turn, right? Or does she have her own turn?
She has her own turn.
Yes, then that's it. Because Dortaro's just a mount, so. Yep.
All right. All right, so when we have Phil's turn.
All right, Phil's gonna walk forward.
That name just throws me off so much. We had a PC, like a player named Phil, who was in this game.
Wait, no, we had a Jack.
Didn't we have?
I don't think Phil ever joined. I think he said he was interested, then he went to China.
Okay. Never mind then. Throws me off.
Yeah, but we did used to play with the Phil. Oh man, yeah, that's funny. No, it is, yeah, because it's a real name.
Yeah. Phil, yeah, the player that our new ally. Yes, Phil, the artificer.
The artificer.
I'm gonna crack a sharpshooter shot at this guy.
Okay, what's a sharpshooter shot?
I take -5 on my attack for +10 damage.
Ooh, you're going for the headshot, eh?
Yeah, and I have sharpshooter, so range doesn't oppose disadvantage on me.
Okay, yeah, because that's outside of the maximum range of your crossbow, or doesn't it matter?
It's my max range is 90, so it's within max range, but it's in like the second half. But it doesn't actually apply for distance.
Okay. Rock and roll.
Damn it.
12 actually hits.
Oh. Well.
Yeah, they're big and they're not very well armored.
15.
And you just got like no shields either.
Wow, I rolled the lowest possible damage. That sucks.
So that was a crossbow bolt?
That was a bullet of arcane energy.
Nice. Yeah, describe to me what that looks like firing out of the fucking... I have no idea.
It's just like a giant air bolt. I have an infused weapon.
Is it flashy?
Repeating shot.
Like a magic missile?
No, it's just like compressed air shooting out with like a little like blue tinge to around it.
Okay, so it's like hardly noticeable.
Yeah, just like pew.
Okay.
Like tracer bullets.
So this centaur just gets like smoked. You didn't even see it coming. He's not really sure how to react. He's like, Mage!
And now Mr. Turret is also going to shoot him.
As if to cement further in his head that you're weird.
So bonus action, shoot this thing.
12, yeah, that's... Oh my god, nice work.
10 force, so 25 damage.
Yeah, he's not very happy about that. That's that like the same kind of attack?
No, that one's a big beam of energy.
So that was noticeable. You're definitely a mage.
Oh yeah, that was an Eldritch Blast, basically.
I was gonna say, aren't tracer rounds very noticeable? Isn't that the whole point of them?
Oh, you're right.
Like that like coloring style.
Okay. I was gonna say, you said tracer round, and you're just like, you don't even see it. Huh?
Oh, you
Don't
see
put
the
it straight
shots.
around to see where the fuck you're shooting.
You
That's
see the
funny.
shots, but they're like bullets coated in like phosphorus, so that you can see them kind of. But this guy gets pushed
Nice.
back 5 feet as well, since he got hit by my Eldritch Cannon.
Oh. Does it matter that he's large?
Nope,
Okay.
it's just an
Bah.
Eldritch Blast.
I guess just knock this. Wait, arrow? Come on. There we go. Kind of bumps into his comrade there.
Yep. And that's all I got.
All right. We have Steiner's turn. He is beginning in the healing spirit. If you can roll that for me, please, Lydia.
Yes, I can. I just need this one. 3.
Oh yeah. Okay.
3. It's not. I'm not on the toggle, so it's 3 plus health for Mr. Steiner.
All right. So Steiner wakes up and he's just on his back, like, ugh, clutches his chest. What would he like to do?
I think at this point he should stand and take a defensive stance within the circle.
Okay. So 15 feet to stand up.
Oh, now you love the circle.
Never said I didn't like it.
I
stepped around it.
Earlier.
What are you talking about? I just said we move it. Fine. The circle's great. So he's gonna take a defensive stance in the circle behind whoever the fuck this is. I'm too far away to read that name.
Artanis?
That's Artanis, and because he's overlapping with Sir Barton.
Yes, that's the name I was trying to read. Yeah, so he's gonna like take a defensive stance behind them.
You could say Sir Artanis.
No. To
Or master.
So he's taking the dodge action. Is that what you mean?
well, like so. I don't. Isn't it how like if you take a defensive stance, then if they attack, you have to like
Yeah.
it's
Disadvantage attack.
Yes,
that's
you.
called dodge, but like you can like focus on with defensive stance, the same thing.
yeah, just
We'll
because
give it a
he's
shield.
hurt, so he's definitely not gonna attack. So
It's not like he was ever good at range attacks, anyways.
no. And that's it for him. Maybe I'll have him face towards the outside in case something tries to like come through. You know. Wait, why is that doing that?
All right.
Does he have an action still?
His action was dodge.
Oh, okay. Yeah, obviously.
And then he ends his turn.
Okay. 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 So,
Trust me.
Laura, how you feeling?
What? Am I feeling sick?
Did you end your turn outside the protection? Alright.
She did, yes. She did. So
I knew you didn't like my air.
so there's gonna be like a hail of arrows coming at Alora from the north. It's gonna be 3 attacks. Oh no.
Laura, get back to cover.
Only 2 of them hit.
But 2 of them crit. Oh my fucking god.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. Da-da. Alright, so the 2 hits are 12 and 10.
Minus
Bam.
22. Hey guys, I'm
That
at
is,
9.
So like 2 like very well placed shots just like hit you like in either tendon in the shoulder. And then you have to make 2 concentration saves for your healing spirit.
I'm about getting sick of these stupid fucking elves.
What's concentration save again?
It's a constitution roll.
Nope.
Okay, so yeah, you lost concentration. Yeah,
Lydia,
you
shoot a
lost it
fireball at
twice.
your fucking trees.
What?
So
Let's
that was
burn
from
down
here.
the forest.
Burn down the forest? Why?
Because they're being assholes.
But then I can't live here.
They're just shooting arrows at us.
But then I can't live
We'll
here.
build a house. We'll build some stone buildings.
Yeah.
Okay, kill, burn it. I don't care. I can't. This is the wrong character.
Yeah, that's a volley you're thinking of.
Vol doesn't have fireballs in this one. Her lord doesn't have fireballs. I have spike growth.
I'm
And
sure
healing and
negotiations are
cure
going to go
hands.
great if you light their forest on fire.
We
they're
wouldn't be
they're
negotiating at that
peppering
point.
us with arrows. What do you think we're gonna do?
Artanis, can you
Hey,
burn the
knights,
place down?
guys, let's be friends.
Pardon me.
Mhm.
Fuck out of here! You already killed Steiner.
Can you fireball these people?
Oh, the princess needs a fireball now, does she?
It's Queen, bitch.
Well, Queen, Vic, I might be able to. We'll see how I feel on my turn and whether they choose to shoot my animals. So far, only people who, have disrespected my spells have gotten hurt. Mainly these centaurs.
Speaking of these centaurs, this front centaur here, oh, hold on, is going to turn tail and run back to here using a dash action.
Little bitch.
Well,
I wasn't in
they're
range of
built
him.
to run away.
No, you weren't in range of that.
I turn to Steiner as I see it retreating. Do you think we've won the day? I see him like breathing heavy.
It's like, I hope so. I don't like this fight.
What fight does he like?
Turn back to the surrounding area.
Well, he's just being showered with arrows right now. He feels pretty useless. What fight does he like? He had a good time in the fights where he wasn't accidentally killing children.
Yeah. Anything where he can close the distance, he's pretty good. He's had some epic maul movements.
Yeah, he
Yes.
loved the Siege of Mintar.
Mm-hmm.
That was great fun for Steiner. It's are you back, Lydia?
Yeah. I'm back.
All
That's why I
right,
was
so
laughing.
it's Flarion's turn then.
Okay.
So she just
Hi.
witnessed Centaur number 4 ran away, I believe, after getting attacked by her.
Me.
And then Centaur 3 ran away. You just hit Centaur 2. Actually, no.
I hit
Tom
the one
just
that was
hit
over
Centaur
here.
2. Yeah, okay. That one just ran away.
Okay.
It's pretty far back.
In which direction did the arrows come from?
The arrow that hit you came from the north. I revealed this spot, and then it moved.
Okay. I can still direct Flareon what to do, right?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay. So I'm gonna tell her to stealth head north and look for where it's coming. Like, try and find the elf in the tree. If that makes
Okay.
sense.
Just go north and figure it out.
Yeah. So she's gonna like stay in the brush and stuff like that. Do I have to roll stealth?
Well, you can use the hide action if you're in like a good cover, but the second you break cover,
what's
gonna
my
lose
speed?
it.
I can't see where it's written down.
Flareon speed, it's probably
Yeah.
40, but I'm not sure. Like you could stealth into like this bush, but there's like many bushes between there and the northern kind of tree line. I'm not sure if you mean to just run to the northern tree line and stealth.
Well, I wanted to like try and get as close to like the tree line as she can,
Okay.
and then
that
start
one.
and then start going. She can. So if it is 40,
Yeah, I got it.
is it 40?
Yeah, it's 40.
Okay, so then she can move up to there. So she's like in
that's,
this bush.
Okay, yeah, but then okay.
That's running.
Cool.
So no, I'm not stealthing yet. She's just
that's
gonna
just
run into the
dashing.
bush for now.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, move her up there.
So yeah, we're
can
gonna
just-
like work
Well,
on
this
going.
is actually shit. No, this bushy part is difficult terrain. If you want to get through that,
Okay.
it's not a straight shot.
So we were here. No, we were back one. So we were here. Whatever. It was 80. So what? It'd be 60?
Yes, I mean, this 25 feet is difficult terrain, so it takes 50 to get through it if you're cutting straight through the bush.
Okay, so that's 50 or whatever. So 50 and then 30 would be there.
Okay.
Okay. And that's all she can do because she dashed.
All right, then we have Artanis.
Nice. All right.
Centaurs are flying in the face of your might.
That seems normal. Always have like semi plans, but then things change.
Yeah, a lot can happen in, what is it, 10 turns we got on the table?
Yeah. Well, I guess. Where are these shot? Like, arrows are still raining on us from like these areas down here?
Yeah, there's the last arrow to come from the south was here, in this revealed
Okay.
box. And the last arrow to come from the north was here.
Mm-hmm. Was there a side that has like more arrows coming from it? Where
No,
direct,
it's about equal.
Okay. Then kind of like look around desperately and then turn to Phoenix and be like, we got to get out of this field. Make for the cover of that copse there.
I'm in. These elves are pissing me off.
Good. Good man. All right. And so I'm going
We
to...
have a castle we can take over.
Yeah. That's the idea. I'm going to kick Barton off. Have him ride over...
I'm holding my torch in my hand, just like I'm a fucking bird in this place.
His turn is right out. Oh, Phoenix is right after me. Okay. Oh, what is my rider? Are you still a horseback, Kirk?
Hell yeah.
All right. So if I move to there, you can probably get up to me. What is this tree, like, density?
The tree like this is a bunch of trees, and then this one is like a bush. So I'm gonna say it's
All right,
difficult
so
terrain to gash through it all, but
in the trees here.
oh yeah.
Okay. Well, let's make for the trees. Everyone on me. And then I will kick Sir Barton into a gallop. I'm pretty sure he has 50. Riding horses?
Sounds right. I don't remember.
Mm, 60. Oh, wow. Damn, Barton. He's still ready to go.
Wow. But difficult terrain in there, remember?
Yeah, yeah. So he'll just like kind of get into the trees and like weave in between them. And I will. Does one centaur hurt at all?
They're all hurt.
Good. I hit that
They're
one
all
with
in like retreat right now.
Soul of the Dead.
All right.
Wisdom save on her end. Beating
Wisdom save.
14. Yeah.
Ba-ba-ba. Beating 14. What's our wisdom here? She saves.
Okay.
Bitch.
The target is missing. Okay. Spell. Oh. Okay. Oh, it hits nothing. If it, okay.
Yeah, cantrips. Standard.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. That's. Oh, I'm gonna use my bonus action to pass my Stone Aegis defense to Kirk.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he gets +3 physical resistance.
Some sort of cool rock thing on you.
Yep. That is the end of my turn. I believe that even bonus action, so I'm done.
Yep. Then we have Phoenix. Who is no longer... You can hear yourself again. You're no longer in this howling wind.
Better get back in. I'm gonna move my horse back 5 feet, and I'm gonna grab Steiner by the scuff of his armor. and pull him on my horse.
Nice.
All right. Could I get athletics for that?
Me, athletics. Why do I even roll?
You have no problem.
Get the
So use
fuck
your,
on the horse, Steiner.
So use your action, pull Steiner onto the horse. He consents.
That's right.
And he's on your horse now. He's like, oh, thank you, Phoenix.
20,
We'll ride together.
30, 35, 40. I moved 40, right? What does the horse offer you as extra movement?
At least 50.
Yeah, I think horses
So
are
I
50, yeah.
have 40. So I mean I got 60?
No, it's you're not using your legs. If you
Yeah,
jumped
yeah.
off the horse, you'd get an additional 50 or 40 or whatever, but on the horse you're
And
not
this
using
is
your movement.
difficult terrain?
Yeah, as soon as you hit the bushes, it's difficult terrain.
Is it bushes or trees?
Both.
Son of a bitch. Well, I guess that means it's also cover.
Yep.
Yeah, the bushes not so much, unless you're like crouching, but you're on horseback, so I don't think you would get any cover from the bushes. But in the trees, you would get partial cover.
Oh,
You're too tall for the bushes on horseback.
I guess I didn't mention that I should take cover. Oh well.
Yeah, I'll assume you are in the trees.
Okay. That was the aim, but then I forgot after the toll failed. Damn it.
I'm done.
Your warhorse has 60 feet, correct?
Okay, you have
I
another
moved.
little bit.
It just also gets trampled.
And has more health.
I moved 40. So I get to move 50?
You get to move 60, but part of it's difficult terrain.
Difficult terrain halves you?
Half,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you do
figure
make
out
it.
what it's squares.
There you go.
Squares are all fucked up now.
Very much.
And then I'll yell at the centaurs to flee.
Nice.
You're yelling at the fleeing centaurs to flee.
Continue
Yeah,
on.
that's right. Run, bitches!
Gallop on, cowards.
You come back here, I'll fucking kill you.
This is our force now.
I'm done. Well, fuck you, elves. Get out of your trees. Talk to me like a man.
Amazing.
I'm done.
Yeah, we could probably be more diplomatic about it, but we're past that now.
I mean, they shot us with arrows. They're not
Yeah.
being very diplomatic anyways. Like, point your arrows at us. Don't shoot us. What the fuck?
Oh man, we should. Did we kill that centaur back there?
Yeah, that one's dead.
Okay. The next one we take prisoner.
We should rape his corpse.
That's
What?
not
Phoenix?
what I- but-
Phil?
Sorry, still getting used to the new group. Is that too far?
it was pretty far. Too far. I mean,
I thought it was
last time
Steiner
we
that
talked
said
about
that.
Gelding quite a bit. So this is probably quote unquote the right direction.
It was hard to tell. You know, we were talking about gelding and then raping corpse. I just tried to go with it.
Yeah. Roll with the
Listen.
punches.
Who's Arnold?
That's my donkey.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Arnold's
yeah.
an
And they
ass.
shot an arrow at his donkey.
Well, they were good.
Oh, I retconned that.
Oh,
That never
okay.
happened. Sorry.
I mean,
Why?
we wouldn't have known that they were thinking about it regardless.
Why
Can't
do they
hold
want?
that
Why
against
didn't
So
you shoot
poor
the
Arnold
donkey?
took an arrow in the head.
them.
I think
That was
Trey
a-
questioned that one did it.
Yeah. Yeah, Nick correctly surmised that elves probably wouldn't attack a pack animal.
That's true.
They should,
Hey,
you
we
know,
don't know what elves eat. Maybe they eat cats and dogs.
These are rogue elves.
It's definitely a possibility.
The Asians of D&D.
I think most elves are vegetarian.
Except the Asian
I
one.
thought they killed deer all the time.
I don't know. Really, I actually don't know. Maybe they do.
I think it would.
Well,
they just
if
eat
you- if
spinach
you-
and kale.
If you want to think about it, in the world of J.R. Tolkien, when the hobbits go in the Hobbit, you know, they're like, "Where the fuck's the meat? What's all this green shit?"
Mm-hmm.
Llama's
There
bread.
is
That is
no
true.
meat at all.
The poor
So they
dwarves were
probably were
so
vegetarian.
Llama's bread.
lambish bread. They're good at
In,
bread making.
Like the books, they don't really talk about them ever killing animals. Same with druids. Like rangers almost always do hunt and eat other animals, but druids and elves, they don't. They never mention that.
They're fucking champions of drinking, though.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Elves are all about the revelry.
I feel a
Like,
slight
get drunk.
tingling.
And then they're always like shitting on human wine.
I would too.
Anyways,
We got a hail of arrows coming at that turret now.
who's the turret? Oh, that's Phil's thing.
Uh,
Yeah, we are kind of like a turret, I guess.
AC is 18, so 2 hits.
2 hits.
It has 35 HP.
Roll 20's taking a sec. 15 damage to it.
It is smoking.
Is it flashing red yet?
Not yet.
And then it runs off again. So it makes like this resounding metallic clanks as the arrows sink into it. Ping, ping.
It feels no pain.
Nice.
It just
This
blue
too-
screens.
The strange golem does not react.
Probably starts sparking and shit.
Yeah. And we
Is
have
that
this.
thing okay?
What is that? And we have the centaur who's most injured. Is going to fly right off the map. Just continually to charge west.
That's
Leading
right.
us to Alora's turn.
Well,
Okay, I'm gonna make for cover now.
After taking 2 arrows.
Yeah.
I mean,
This is bush
not-
2, right? This thing is bush 2.
Not to me, but
Yeah, it's bush versus trees, yeah.
It'll be like half damage, I think, right? If it's bush.
If you crouch in the bushes, you can have the partial cover, yeah.
I'm just trying to see his movement. It is 30. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that because I don't want to. I can't see those elves, eh? Even if I do like a perception check, I can't see them.
If you used your action on a perception, you might be able to find them, but yeah, they're
Okay.
like, they're fully obscured basically by the sheer amount of trees that are up there.
I was just hoping I'd be able to like see something. I don't know. Never mind.
kill
Maybe
one
if
of
you
them.
were in there
Yeah,
with
sure.
them, you might be able to.
Okay. Instead, I'll just use the rest of my movement to, or whatever, rest of my action to move into the circle. Oh, and as a bonus action, I'm going to activate Healing Circle.
Oh, you're gonna get the circle back. I just deleted the circle.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
It's always
I'm gonna
coming
put
back.
it. I'm gonna put it around like Steiner and Phoenix on the horse, kind of like, you know, because they're in one square, right? So they can just have the whole thing around them.
Yep, I gave you control of the circle. I'm gonna bring it to front. I'm gonna put it over top of somebody.
I can't really see who is where.
Yeah, it's a bit of a cluster. He's on, our Steiner's on Kirk's horse.
Oh, see, wrong one. There.
Here we go.
You know what I
On
mean.
The booty. Yep, I do. On Steiner's turn, he'll receive the benefit of that.
Yeah, and if Phoenix needs it, him too. And that's it.
All right.
I'm going to end my turn.
Then we have Phil, who's alone now. He lost sight of his party, jumping into the trees. Well, he can sort of
okay.
still see them.
Trees aren't great for shooting out of, so Phil is going to get his turret to walk 15 feet this way, then he's going to go 30. And we're gonna try to snipe this guy again with another sharpshooter.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh!
baby.
Okay.
Good night.
Let's see that damage roll. You have to narrate this one too. This is fucking badass.
20,
he's-
23 on that one.
That's lethal.
He's just standing there like a big dumb horseman, and all of a sudden he has a big hole in him. Thought he was
Weird,
being
huh?
sneaky and sly and having a good time, and then turns out it's not the case.
The sneaky ass centaur. Yeah, just blew a hole in him.
Oh, is that 120 feet for this guy?
Yeah, it looks like it, but it's through trees, so I don't think you can get line of sight on that.
Stupid turret. Alright. Then I'm going to spend a spell slot to bonus action recast my turret. I just want to make sure I can get it in range. 1 second. Oh, no, never mind. Within 5 feet of me. I'm not doing that. Okay, I'm done.
Alright. Then we have Steiner.
Who gets
Who-
the benefit?
Hell yeah.
Of 6 Celsius.
Alright, I'll add...
Where is the-
What is that?
I can't-
Oh, yeah, he's at 9 now. You got 3 last time.
No, he got
Right.
6 on the last healing spirit.
I thought you got 3. It was 2 and 1, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
he got 3.
Oh shit! Wow. Oh.
Yeah, because I added it, then you added it, I think.
Yes. Okay. And he's not gonna do anything right now. He's too weak.
He's just
9
on
is
the
not
horse.
enough. Yep. Yep. He's just on the horse.
Taking a dodge action again?
Yep.
Alright. He's keeping his wits about him.
Does he have a
Yeah.
bow?
He might. He does. Okay. He'll put his maul away and take out his bow instead.
Okay. So that's a free draw action to put one away. It would take an action to pull the other one out.
Yeah, just preparatory turn.
Well, instead of taking the defense action,
Yeah.
he'll just switch it.
Keep his bow out instead. Sure. Works for me.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Not that way.
Need some bow music.
Did you say disembowelment?
I said need some battle music, but that works too.
Alright, the other surviving centaur runs off the field to the west.
You said the other centaur goes west?
Yeah. So
Okay.
the 2 surviving centaurs have run off and 2 have died. No arrows came from the north. And Flarion's turn is now.
Flarion's turn is now? Okay.
Yep.
Sorry. Alright, Flareon is going to move into this bush for her 40 movement.
Mhm.
Or 35, I guess. And then I want to take the stealth action from here.
Alright. Roll your stealth check.
Yeah, I'm just, for some reason, my
you
thing
got
closed
+5.
funny. I know, but I have it set up.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying to get to it. It's just that for some reason, I'm gonna have to reopen it. It's being stupid. It's like if you close it a certain way or whatever, and it's like, oh, I'm not gonna open and you can't use me. There, it's +6.
Oh, she didn't do too well. 8.
No.
That's okay.
Okay.
She is a flaming fox crouching in a bush. The bush like starts to like singe. That's how I think that's going on. It's just like she's
Yeah.
all sneaky. It's just like smoking a little bit, like.
maybe next time we'll do a little bit better. She'll put the fire out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It comes and goes with emotions, and she's just getting a little bit rattled.
All right.
All right, Artanis is up.
Nice. All right. Scanning the battlefield. Seeing the centaurs in full retreat. Did we just kill this one too?
Yeah, Phil blew a hole in his chest.
Well, there goes the prisoner idea. As I watch the other ones gallop away. Alora, did you spot anything in the woods?
I didn't look to the woods.
Oh, I thought you might have done a perception check.
No, I changed my mind and used like a not dash, but I just extended my action so I could get into the trees with you, and
Okay.
then I used my bonus action to start healing circle.
Fair enough. Okay, well, I'll look around to you guys quickly then for suggestions. What do we do now?
Tell them we come in peace.
You say tell them we come in peace?
Yeah.
That might not go over so well as I look at the corpses. But I guess it's worth a try.
So what you're saying is I have to tell them we come in peace.
Well, I can speak Elvish, I think.
It's not that if you could speak Elvish, they just don't like you.
Yeah. Well, they wouldn't know me from that distance.
This is true.
But now that I say it out loud, Oh, okay, I can't speak Elvish. That would have been bad if my disguise. I couldn't. I've never been able to. Nobody's questioned me on that.
You only disguise yourself in like human taverns, just speaking gibberish, and it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
really better.
No, I can't speak it. Okay. I guess. I will, without being able to see adversaries, cup my hands over my mouth and yell.
We do not wish to fight.
Yeah.
How loud is your wind?
Kind of stutter over. I'm like, do I say surrender? No, I don't want to surrender. I'm like, no, wait. What, do I say stop fighting? They surrender? Quick, help me out here. I'm like looking at you guys off my horse.
We come in peace.
We
Oh,
come
yeah,
in peace.
okay.
We do not wish to fight. That
Okay.
is
I'm
it.
just
no
picturing you guys
quarrel
like
with you.
yelling at each other through the winds that are just like
Yeah.
blowing around.
Wait a second. Are they gonna hear you? Can you move your wind out of the way for like a second and then move it back? Wait, but then we can't hear
No.
them.
Step out of
Okay,
Stop.
I am going to jump off my horse and take cover in the trees here. And then tell Sir Barton to move a few feet away from me. I'll just be like, go over there by those trees. And I'll like duck in behind a tree. And then be like, good point. I guess I shouldn't be the one to yell. I will use my perception to try and spot adversary. Is it daytime?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I have disadvantage on the effort
Oh shit.
to look into the day.
Okay.
I'm not good at anything right now.
You're useless, Artanis. Useless. Can't yell, can't look. What next are you gonna be able? Well, you know what? Stop talking would be a benefit.
You want this wind to stop? I can't see shit. I don't know. I don't know where they are. I just duck behind the trees and throw out my hands in frustration.
That's amazing.
Why'd you get off the horse
It doesn't
though?
mean anything, but
What was the point of getting off the horse?
to hide. I
Okay.
get extra armor for hiding.
Okay.
Smart
Who's-
tactics. Jeez. Martin, get down. Get down, buddy. Go. Stop coming up to me. He's like going.
Sorry.
You stop.
I'm gonna get off my horse, go out to the open, drop my swords, and say, "Hold your fire. We've come to negotiate."
Yeah,
Okay.
what he
And
said.
my turn.
Where's
I'm gonna
that?
be right back.
Where is
I
that?
need to
Oh,
run
you
to
went
the
to
bathroom.
north? Okay.
Pretty sure there was people shooting arrows in the north.
Do you want to roll a persuasion?
Fucking silly. They should want to negotiate.
Maybe.
Oh shoot.
If not, I'm burning this place to the ground.
Just stuck with helping you guys. I have guidance. Should just give it to Kirk.
All right.
If putting down your swords isn't enough of a show of faith,
Putting down your sword straight through their centaurs. Yeah.
hopefully they're not their centaurs.
I mean,
Elves hate centaurs.
I don't
Huh?
know if that's the
Don't
scenario
they?
we're facing.
I don't think so.
I thought centaurs are like their own thing. They're like
Yeah.
so fucking brutish.
They can be.
They're
No.
fake creatures, though.
Like, I imagine there's different clans. So, like, Joe was saying, like, do elves eat meat? Maybe some wood elves do. Or, like, high elves, maybe. The ones that are, like, closer to people and more industrious.
All right, well then I'm also gonna prep a dodge action.
Well, the persuasion was your action.
Oh,
Sorry.
whatever then.
But
You still got movement. Come back.
Yeah, but you can't persuade and then it's like stealthing, right? You don't know how well it works.
mhm.
Oh, well, yeah, you wouldn't know the outcome of it, but you don't have to stick around.
It's a show of good faith.
That's fair.
And if they shoot me, I'm gonna burn down this fucking forest. But they don't know that.
Oh my god.
They're clearly
Next time you go to
unreasonable.
Rhea Tavern, I'm gonna have to like send some hobo to shank you and see if you fucking trash the whole alley.
I would say that's different. If they're just attacking us as just regular people and they don't want to negotiate, then I mean, we're not just gonna sit here and die.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to tell you to do one thing or the other. It's
If a hobo stabs me,
just a
he's gonna
social
die.
commentary. Yeah.
I'm not just gonna get stabbed by a dude.
No, absolutely. I just think the burn the whole forest down part is kind of funny to me.
Well, because I mean, we can't chase them down.
Yeah.
We're not there
No,
yet.
you're not wrong.
We have to
You're not
retaliate
wrong.
the best way we can. We're just burning their forest down, so then they can't shoot us because they have to put out the fires.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's funny.
Deal with this, motherfuckers.
that's right.
Mhm.
You don't want to talk to us? Well, then obviously you just want to save your forest from burning.
Hopefully. I'm
It's
done.
pretty funny. Some straight up Sun Tzu.
Damn right.
All right, Alora, you're up again. I don't think anything happened between Alora's previous turn. Are you there, Lydia?
Doubt it.
Excuse me.
Oh man.
I mean, to Phoenix, he's just being attacked for no reason right now, so.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I ain't trying to judge. I was just thought it was funny.
Even if we chase them away, we can get some answers from these corpses. I haven't used my power yet, but I can talk to them.
All right, gonna say it's Phil's turn now.
True. With Steiner? Oh wait. Skip
Uh,
Alora's
yeah,
turn.
yeah, she's not here. So we'll just jump to
Just
Tom.
give her a perception check looking for elves.
Fuck, I was talking, I was muted.
Oh,
So I
there
got
we go.
shot from the south before. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself.
Oh. Well, all right then.
And then I'm gonna go boop and start walking where I got shot from.
I'm back. Sorry.
Okay, you can take your turn now then. I think Phil is
Me?
invisible, walking towards the south. Okay, cool.
Where's that new guy? Oh shit! Did he just disappear? Didn't do magic.
And then Alora, what do you want to do? Nothing happened between your previous turn and now.
Okay. No, that's fine. I was just gonna pee my pants and then food showed up, so I was
fine.
gone a little bit longer than I had planned. I want to use my perception. I'm gonna step out, so I'm gonna actually get off of Dotaro and kind of like not like stealth, but like slink through the trees, like crouching low and observing. Trying to.
Is it
Yeah.
is it half movement to dismount? I think, or is it not? I don't actually know.
I don't know. We've never done that. We've never
Okay.
done half movement for it.
Do you know? Do you know, Nick?
I feel like it is. Let me.
I don't know. It doesn't really matter, but for this.
Mounting, dismounting, cost an amount of movement equal to half your speed, for example. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it's the same as getting up from prone to get on or off a mount.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, 15. Yeah, I should be good though, because that's only 25 tops.
Yeah, that's your movement is 30, isn't it?
Yeah, so 15 to get off, and then I move 10
Okay.
from where I
Through the
got off.
difficult terrain. It's all fucking clustered in this place.
So 5. Still, I'm on the edge of the circle. I'm not in the circle. I want to use perception
Okay.
and look for the bush.
Are you looking to the north?
Yes.
And are you just looking with your eyes?
Well, what else do you use to look?
No, I mean to perceive. You can be like, I try to listen for sounds, or I try to smell who farted, or I try to look for movement. Like it's whatever sense you want to use.
I can only use one sense?
Well, I mean just be descriptive about how you want to look, and I can be descriptive about what you see.
Okay, so like, I'll get off of him. I'll crouch low and like go through, my 5 feet of brush that I can get through, and then staying kind of behind. I don't know, this branch. I don't know. I'm trying to be part of the bush.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for signs of movement that are possibly made by animals. Anything that doesn't fit naturally in with trees and leaves and branches. Shadows, and maybe the sound of like talking or scraping or stomping.
Okay. All right, so
is that good?
Yeah, that's perfect. So you got some keen-ass elf eyes, and you're peering out for anything that's not of the forest. And you rolled so well that you catch, like, glimpses of, like, a cloak, but it's getting further away. It's, like, stepping very lightly. Not many people would have noticed it, but, yeah. It's moving away from you.
I didn't realize I was muted there. I was asking questions.
Oh, sorry. What'd you ask?
Can they see me? Can like the group see me?
Oh, the party?
And I said probably not. Yeah, I said probably not though because of the trees and the storm.
Enough. Like the storm isn't a visual thing. It's all just like in their ears and shit.
Okay,
well,
so
or
then
maybe
it is.
I don't know, but yeah, I'm pretty sure they know where you are.
I'm gonna point to the north, and I'm gonna like try and make sure that they can see me because I know they probably can't hear me. So I'm gonna be like pointing, like if there's someone walking. I don't know, trying to make hand gestures, trying to tell them that there's somebody going north.
What is she doing with her hand? Like,
it's not a very proficient language.
No, what I would do is point. Like, I would do, like, the, pointing in that direction, and then I would just move my fingers like legs, and then I would point again. That's all I'm doing is, like, 2 hand movements.
Okay. All right.
And that's it.
All right, Steiner is up. And he's now the only one on red hair. You can give him another heal. He's still in your spirit.
Yep, that's what I was going to do.
For
Plus 5. I'll let you add the 5.
There we go.
And he's
He's oh yeah, you want to tell him to do something?
he's gonna take the ready action.
To do what?
Or something comes, he'll shoot. Like get in
Okay.
his line of vision.
He's in the wind right now, eh?
Yep,
He can try. Okay.
he can try.
Okay. And then cool. Flareon is up.
Did they shoot it, Kirk?
No. No arrows have come out of the forest in the past 2 turns.
Okay, Flareon's gonna try and stealth. Swing. Do I have to roll stealth again to move?
If you break cover, then yeah, you gotta re-hide in a new hiding place.
Okay. Well, my plan is to. It is 40. So 40 gets me to this bush. So, what you also might have to uncover a little bit for me, like vision wise. And yeah, so now she's gonna hide in there. She's still headed north.
Okay. Better self.
17.
She turned off her heater.
Do I have disability now on this? Disadvantage, I mean. Disability. Wow.
No, you don't have stealth disadvantage.
All right, so I'm going to take off disadvantage. Or toggle or whatever you want to call it.
Cool. And Artanis.
All right. I guess seeing that no arrows have fired out of the woods at Kirk, take that as a good sign. I don't want to leave Steiner behind, but I guess he's in cover now. So I'll move up to right here, so Kirk's like at the edge, and I'll yell to him. I'll be like, should we move up? Like, I don't know how you're feeling at this point.
Lydia, were they running away when you seen them?
Yeah, they were moving away.
Then I guess they probably don't want to talk.
We should still pursue.
I agree.
Flareon's also already on the trail.
All right. I will step up to beside Phoenix then. And I'll be like, Alora says they're in full retreat. We should pursue them. I clearly have the advantage here.
Like chase them down?
I shrug and like nod.
Yeah. Like we're gonna kill them.
Yeah, or at least learn what we can. They'll lead us somewhere.
Aren't we on like a diplomatic mission here?
Not really.
The wind swirling. We're like, oh yeah, we were here to make peace, I guess. Huh. Good point. If they want to run, we should let them go then. Whatever you choose to do.
Find a way to talk to them.
I'm going to cast guidance on you.
For Lydia's sake.
And then I'll move further up.
Yeah, because I need to live here. We need to live here, so yeah, let's try and make peace.
My action is guidance on Kirk.
Alright, so I think at this point the map is empty, so we can break turn order.
Okay.
And then
I call Flareon back with a whistle.
Okay.
These fuckers are aggressive.
Yo, Kirk, run forward and see if you can find them. I can't see shit during the day. Maybe you can see which way they went. I give you guidance to like peer or do something. If you do perception, you get into D4 extra. I just can't see right now, so I can't even do it myself.
Sounds like an excuse.
What's in my non-elf eye see?
Well, I'll let you roll perception because you're well. Actually, this isn't perception anymore. You're trying to track them. You can do a survival.
I think it's more within like the last 6 seconds. I told Phoenix to go look quickly and see if he can
just to
spot them.
go.
Like he just sprinted ahead. I cast guidance, and he's like now like hit the tree line, and he's like probably like,
sure,
jumped up on a
okay.
branch. Like, whoop.
Okay.
I imagine he'll need like a 20 perception to spot an elf running in the woods, but
Oof.
give that
And
D4. Yeah.
with the guidance.
I don't think we're in like tracking mode yet. I think we're still in like sprint mode.
Yeah. Okay. You don't see anything. It's just a regular forest.
All right, well, I move up here, still on guard, until Phoenix comes back, and then I'll motion for the rest of the people to move up, not letting my wind down until it dies out.
It's gonna
Yeah,
run
like
it right down.
As well, then.
How long does this even last? Oh, it
Okay.
lasts
So
like
you're just 2 minutes. 2 minutes of just like ear blasting wind.
It's 10.
Oh, 10
it's
minutes?
10
Oh my
minutes.
god, that's brutal.
Yeah, I just keep it on. I'm like swirling over here as you guys like come into a team. I'll just stand just at a distance, like, what are you guys saying?
That's a Phoenix. If you're rooting around the forest trying to track the tracks of the elven archer, you can try rolling your survival check.
I'll go loot the bodies with the wind on.
And Phoenix is just like bumming around the forest for a while, but is not gonna find anything. You can return to the group after like a minute or so of just running around there, I guess. But Artanis looting the bodies. The centaurs don't really have much on them. They have like some primitive spears and bows, but like no like packs or anything like that.
I wouldn't think so. They got like jewelry or anything?
Like
Like a
some
symbol
bone
of their tribe or
necklaces,
something?
but yeah, they have like some bone necklaces and some like leather straps and stuff like that. If you can consider that jewelry.
I take up the bone necklaces.
Okay.
Anything that looks personal, I'll take.
Okay. So you found 2 bone necklaces.
Savage.
Well,
Hey,
It's personal. I'm taking it.
I figure we can give these back to the elves. Might earn us some points.
Savages.
Maybe there's some sort of burial rites for these.
While I'm still invisible, I'm gonna check out the area down here.
Okay.
If not, I can probably
So
earn
you're
plenty of
scouting
points
in a similar fashion to Phoenix. Just like looking for tracks with your survival, I assume.
Well, they were shooting us from the treetops, so I want to see if there's like.
They weren't shooting you from the treetops.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't give them any crazy like climb up, climb down movement. They were just shooting you from within the trees.
Okay.
But yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna then I'm gonna search for tracks.
Okay, so hit me up with the survival and another few minutes of just bumming around the forest. Your invisibility.
I'm also gonna use my flash of genius.
What's that do?
It gives me +3 on that roll, so it's 19.
Oh. Cool. Okay, so you are able to find some tracks heading south. Looks like one.
Let's see. I don't have a message. Damn it. I'm just gonna yell back and drop my visibility and say, I found tracks. I found a track that leads to the south.
I
I think we
you're
should
yelling
follow
from,
an
like,
individual.
I mean, should we pursue them or maintain a course on the trail? Like, we're kind of on the trail, right?
Well, there's a trail north and there's a trail south.
And then
So at
there's
some
the trail
point-
that we were, or west that we were walking on.
The trail goes this way, doesn't it?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
trail goes east and west, and the elves ran into the thick forest. Either direction.
Yes, so either way, they're going to meet either east or west of us. I'm guessing it's going to be west.
Whoa, yeah, most likely. That's deeper into the forest. That's back to the city.
Exactly. So we should just move west and keep going the way we were already going.
Okay, but if we stay on the track, we're gonna get bombarded with arrows again, since they showed no hesitation in launching arrows and centaurs at us walking on the path.
Yeah, so we should like slink around the tree edge.
Track through this individual tracks I found. We're probably gonna be safer, since the centaurs headed north. They aren't gonna be south, and these tracks will lead us to the same spot the other ones will.
Okay.
I think I have to agree with Phil on this one. It's clear that these elves want a show of power. I'm like barely paying attention. I'm like petting my horse as I like look back. I'm like, I don't really care which direction we go, because I'm not gonna be civil with these elves. I guess regardless, they're not gonna be civil with me. So yeah, it's probably safer that we pursue the single trail and gain an understanding of our, I don't want to say enemies, but they've certainly shown themselves to be aggressive. Imagining we're like chatting in this copse of trees here, like our horses around us. Mind you, I didn't get hurt, so whichever you guys want to do. I like looking at Laura. Like, got like arrow wounds in you.
Look at Steiner.
Yeah, Steiner's higher than I am now. He's like what? 14?
Yeah,
Yeah, but
better
I'm
off.
not gonna mess with Steiner. He's most of the time he's just terrified.
I'm not terrified.
Whenever we
That's
drag him
not
through the underground subterranean thing, I just leave him be.
He has been like hesitant to fight, and then he killed a kid, and then he's been fucked up.
That's true. I forgot we made him kill that kid.
He's never been down with the battle.
Yeah.
Not after that kid.
He might have a little bit of PTSD going on now after that.
So I guess my vote is to pursue the smallest party south.
Yeah, but we don't even know how big that party north was. All I saw was one guy running.
And
That's
we
true.
saw the centaurs run up north,
The
Yeah, but
centaurs
they
ran
went northwest.
northwest. We're headed
No.
westbound anyways, so
Yeah, they just
likely
head
we'll
straight
find the
west.
centaurs again.
Yeah, I thought the centaurs
Oh, I
went
thought
that
they
way.
went that way.
Yeah, they went
Elves
straight west.
Went up and then elves went down.
Yeah, they basically head in every direction but east.
Well, east is too close to the city, and these are not city folk.
You can
Well,
assume
what do
that.
you guys vote then? 3 cardinal options.
Yeah.
I'm with our man Phil here. Like, pat him on the back.
Let's just go south.
I imagine you came back and told us.
Alright, while you guys are kind of arguing about which way to go, and a little bit of time has passed since that battle. Not that long, just like a minute or two. You see Zelevra and Wivna approaching from the east, and they got somebody else with them. You see Zelevra is like pushing this guy like up ahead, like knocking him down and shit. And yeah, he's coming up there, and you just hear me like, "Please, Madam Dragonborn, we can be civil here. No need to be rough." And Wivna
What's
is
that?
like, "I am no madam," and just like shoves him down on the ground, just down in front of you. And he says, hello there. The heroes of Mintar, I assume."
Oh, what do
And you
we have
see
here? What is
this-
it? Like an elf?
This is a half elf. I'm gonna show you guys now. He's got like some
Dragged
cloak.
up by
He looks
Laura's crew.
well traveled. What?
He was dragged up by Laura's crew and just like roughly tossed in front of us.
Yeah. And Zalever's just like, we were watching the flank to make sure they didn't encircle us, and we found this one slinking around, spying on us.
Like,
It would
What?
seem as we're like all kind of like sitting in like a circle around him now, I guess.
yeah.
He's just like, I am no spy. My name is Salem Hale. I am just a bard wandering in the area. In fact, I was hoping to get a closer look at you all. You seem... Well, I'm quite enamored with your adventures, you can say.
I'm gonna look at like Artanis and Phoenix. Like, who the fuck is this guy? Do we have groupies? What the
It's like
fuck?
nursing his arm. It's like,
Well,
Then, like, are you following us? Is that what's going on?
yes. Explain yourself, Salem. How do you find yourself so close to our party?
Well, I heard your group was leaving the city, and I was hoping to catch the next one of your exploits firsthand so I can write a ballad about it. I was thinking of calling it The Band of the Setting Sun.
And
The antithesis of these... What?
Oh, sorry, go on. You go.
Oh, no, it's like, yeah, because you seem to just be the antithesis of the Radiant Dawn. And, you seem to favor night missions, so I figure it might make for a great story.
Antithesis of the Radiant Dawn. That does mean like
Opposite.
a great example of, or
It means like the opposite.
okay, wasn't quite 100%. Okay, so I suppose you could think of us like that. We certainly do things quite a bit different than the Radiant Dawn.
I find it convenient that it would appear here after us fighting elves in the woods, however. I kind of like look at his ear. Seems you have some elven heritage in you.
As he
Yes.
says that, I just stare at him in a whole.
Elves that we may encounter in these woods here.
I
I-
look around their surroundings.
I'm gonna look at Phil like, what the fuck are you looking at?
Complaining about seeing elves in the forest? Are you two not elves in the forest?
Not us
I
elves,
don't-
Phil, like other elves.
All I'm saying is I don't think you can just judge this guy that's being pushed around based on location and image. That seems absurd.
I mean, it's just too convenient, my friend. Yes, of course, we are elves in this woods, but we're not from here.
How do you know he is from here? He just said he was from town.
Oh my god, Phil, not everyone tells the truth.
Well, I don't know you guys that well. This could be a giant ruse to lure me out here. I don't know.
What are we gonna do to you? You're already out
He
here.
does know about our reputation in town.
That's quite possible, and I have no intention of incinerating the man until he answers my questions.
And then we'll incinerate him. Or, Dotaro hasn't
Oh
had a
my.
snack in a while.
I mean, incineration seems a little far since we were talking about the rape earlier, and that was
Okay.
far. I feel like that's the same level.
You see him take out like a notepad, and he's like, "Oh my goodness."
I still can't believe you said that, Phil.
Wait a second. Salem
I do say a lot of
took out a notepad.
Yeah, he takes out a parchment. He's just like, "Oh, this is good."
I'm gonna point at him and be like, "Don't you write that down? Don't write that down."
It's fine. He can write it down if he answers my questions.
Salem, remember, there's truth in journalism.
He's writing
my God.
songs.
Good man. Any relation to these wood elves? I like kind of like step forward, put my hand out.
Like no,
Where did
I.
Hale come?
But wait, he's clearly a half elf. I thought these guys only liked high elves.
Please.
Or they hated high elves. I don't know. There was something.
They
about
only
it.
like elves. They only like elves. They don't like anyone else. I'm the only elf-ish.
You know what? Fine. He can stay. I don't care. I go back to my horse.
He's just like puts up his finger to answer, and then just like you guys keep talking. He's like, okay.
Fine.
Salem, why don't you prove to these fine elven folk in this party here that you truly are a minstrel? Why don't you sing us a joyous song and raise our spirits? Our friend here looks quite hurt. Apparently he killed some kid. I'm being told this for the first time. I don't know who I signed up with here.
Hey,
I should have done a research first.
I thought that was metagaming. Metagame talking. I didn't realize, we actually were telling Phil that Steiner killed a child.
I
look
like
at
that he
him.
knows.
Look at him. He's fucked up. You gotta tell him why we're walking around with this dude that's just madly depressed.
Salem, I'd like you
He's
to take
not
a note.
madly depressed.
Salem, just
Oh,
take
he
this
got
as a
over
note.
the child
I'm a new
thing?
addition. I had no previous association to this group for their previous deeds and shortcomings. Thanks. Just that great. Perfect, Salem. Good job.
Yep.
He's
I
like,
guess you don't make it into the ballot then, right?
Well, if you all would like to break bread and listen to a few tales, I would be happy to oblige.
That?
He's like nervously just like killing children, incinerating, eating me. He's like, he's like trying to like keep like a cool face about it all. Like,
There once was a half-elf who came upon some heroes and died by incineration. They tried to tell him to fuck off now, but he just not wanted to leave.
my lady,
Salem,
you
Salem.
might have a future in this.
I've heard some jests, Salem, from our friend Artanis here. I feel like you must take down his notes. He's quite a funny man. He keeps mentioning something about a bowstring. It seems very important.
I'm gonna
my goodness.
I'm gonna
Firsthand.
like cover my hand with my forehead. Like I'm gonna cover my face and be like, Phil, you're not my friend anymore. You hurt my feelings. You are a terrible friend, Phil, and I just can't look at you right now.
Salem, I don't understand what's happening either. I'm still new here. I didn't do my research before I signed up for this. I'm learning all this stuff at the same time you are. This is a wild
Phil,
ride. Here.
we don't speak of bowstrings unless you want to get shot with one.
If you could write a ballot,
Artanis speaks of
I can
bowstrings
hear
all the
Yeah, but-
time.
Artanis just talks
I
too
just
much.
wink at Alora. As long as we immortalize that bow, right?
I'm gonna
See-
just
you see,
reach
Salem,
down and
there
grab
must
a
be
rock off
something
the
about
ground and
this.
throw it at you.
It's not the most
Alright,
colorful
well,
group
I
I've ever
guess
met.
So, beat us 17.
Oh, sorry, what are you doing?
I'm throwing
Throw
a rock
a
at him.
Oh.
Wait,
I
what
saw
am
it coming,
rolling?
so you better throw well, or I block it.
Sounds like a dexterity. I don't know. We're throwing a little pebble. How big is the rock? Is the strength or
Oh,
dexterity?
She grabs the small log and hucks it at me.
It's not heavy. It's just like fits my palm. Like, I
Actually,
can
no.
whip it.
All throwing weapons are strength rolls, unless they say otherwise. So let's just go with that.
So strength check.
Sure.
So hit me if you can.
Ooh. Miss, I think.
Haha.
Can I throw another one?
I'm right here. I'm not going
Do
anywhere.
this all day.
Alright, you better back up. He throws by.
If Alora throws another one, I'm
Like,
gonna
let me
like
move him back 15 feet.
You're moving back 15 feet because I'm throwing rocks at you?
Yeah, because your aim.
If Alora throws one more as she throws it, I'm gonna cast catapult on it and just like whip it straight.
Oh, like away from or
No,
directly
like right at him, make it look like she's like got super strength.
Yeah, so
Oh my god! What?
Anyways, because you said beat a 17.
yeah, that hit me.
Oh, with a
'Cause of-
catapult, apparently.
The catapult.
Yeah,
Does it
catapult.
like raise the damage it's gonna do?
I
Yeah.
think so.
Okay, so what are we calling? What am I
Or-
rolling?
It's a deck save from Nick.
Me? Oh,
What the fuck?
okay. I guess since it's like a 2-part thing.
You just see Wivna like chuckling in the back. And Zalever's just like doesn't know how to react.
As she throws this, it just sparks with like magical inertia, and, like launches forward.
I hit you before it launched.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Still did.
Oh, it hit me full on. I don't even dodge it.
Oh boy.
I just
10 damage. Holy shit.
just like collapse down. I'm
Oh,
like, ow.
Damn. See,
Alora,
Sarah
that
just,
was a
like,
great
starts-
throw.
And she goes, she's gonna look at Phil and be like, "You keep those compliments up, my friend, and you'll be back on my good list in a short period of time."
That's why she's the leader of some group of things. I wasn't listening that much.
I am the chief of the Thunder Clan Ugart tribe. You can write that down.
Hi, what are you doing this far south?
That's a long story. I'm gonna look at him like before I say that. I'm gonna look at him. I'm gonna open my mouth, close it, and then say it, and then like just look away. What did he say?
He asked what you're doing this far south.
No. What did Artanis say?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I said I was nursing my wounded stomach.
Your wounded stomach?
Is the rock you shot at him?
Oh. Hello. Okay, cool.
Hello.
Hello.
So Zalever is gonna like pick Salem up off of Wivna, like kind of pat him down and be like, "We apologize. It hasn't been good at home."
Yeah.
He's like, "I'm sorry." So
All
what are you
right.
all doing here? What is your next
Um,
adventure, if I may be so bold to ask?
We're just trying to have a civil conversation with the elves that live in this forest. But they didn't, we're just walking through when they started shooting at us.
Ah, yes, these woods can be quite perilous. I've been around them before. Shall we say, not all elves are accepting of outsiders.
No, well, we were hoping that
They
because
did try to threaten to burn you down.
You threatened the elves to burn the forest down?
no,
No.
we talked about it.
Our elves threatened to burn you.
Oh, yeah, that is true. I guess. Well,
I think it's just an elf thing.
maybe. Maybe. I would be a second generation halfling. Half elf, I mean. He didn't say halfling. I wouldn't know much about elves.
Why aren't you're half elf? How would you not know much about elves?
I mean, but my parents were both half elven.
Okay. So you're, yeah, I guess technically you'd still be half.
Indeed. He bows.
Well, yeah, okay. We'll just leave it
You-
at that.
You don't see many elves frequenting the taverns looking for entertainment. Not
Well,
many,
a lot
but
around
some.
here, or you're at the wrong tavern.
Well, you still haven't played us anything, so we don't know if it's because you're terrible or if they're just rude.
Oh, true. That's okay. So he at that he kind of stands up straight and checks his loot to make sure it's not completely destroyed. He's like, ah, good. Okay, dusts it off, and yeah, he starts playing it. And what is he playing about? Yeah, I think he's going to play a tune about the shining Knights of Silvery Moon, far to the north, repelling an orcish invasion. Tale of epic battle and heroism, the forces of order against chaos and triumph. And it lasts probably 10 minutes. He's just giving her.
As he starts, I will use my magical tinkering to find a stick.
You're not actually gonna like sing us a song there, Troy? Come on.
I am not.
No, I do not.
I am not. I am not. I cannot do this bard justice for what he's capable of. You'll have to imagine that part.
That's fair. We get a performance roll?
Oh, he could roll a performance.
To assist him, I made a stick into the sound of like a metronome or a woodblock or something like that.
Pretty good. There you go. Man,
So
that
he's got,
metronome's really keeping time.
He's got percussion behind him.
He's a bit off, but like his natural talent is so much that it's still a pretty good performance.
Perfect. Is it a short rest performance?
Oh, Song of Rest? Well, yeah, if you're taking a short rest here, sure. It could be.
What's
Song
a
of
20
Rest.
minutes?
Short
it's 1
rest
hour.
is an hour.
Oh, okay. I don't know if we're staying here for that long, I guess. Did you guys get anything useful out of this guy? I was listening, but I didn't really hear anything useful. He's just doesn't know shit, and he's a bard.
Well, you didn't ask him much.
Okay. Well, he's playing his song. Are we pursuing? We probably shouldn't linger here. I'll nudge Phoenix.
Sorry, I think we should keep on our mission, leave the kid behind, and just go.
I don't know. That was a pretty good song.
Salem,
Yeah.
you could walk in the back with me. It's okay.
Well, I'm more concerned about him blowing our cover. Like, if we're trying to stealth and he happens to, have a shittier stealth than everyone else.
No, Salem's gonna be like, "Oh, I do not wish to join you. That much danger is no. I'd rather just observe from a distance.
Yeah,
I can take care of myself out here."
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm gonna whisper to Phoenix and be like, I don't trust him.
On that note, I'm gonna tie him to a tree.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll an insight and see if it sounded like he was withholding something.
Oh yeah, insight. Can't.
I think he's pretty good. Look
man.
at a few songs about us.
Are you sure about that?
I mean, I'm fairly sure.
Me too.
That song was pretty legit.
Can I roll insight on him having, like, his family story that he told us? Now that we're like, I forgot that we had an ability to actually check for lying.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
You've been talking to him for long enough that you can try that. Yeah.
Okay. Any funny business going on here?
He's not lying about what he said, but it seems like he's not telling everything.
Withholding. Interesting. So, we're tying him up?
He's just happily playing his lute.
All right.
You don't trust him, Martanis?
Salem.
It seems
here's the deal.
fishy.
We're going on a stealth mission here, so we need you to cut that shit out on the loot now.
I'm gonna pin him to a tree and hold my sword to him and say, "What are you hiding?"
Wait, after the 2 insight roll, or is that just based on what Artanis has just said?
Artanis said that he seems to be withholding information.
Yeah, we just did like a little sidebar. I'm like, I don't trust him. And so Phoenix is like, got it, grabbed him, shoved him up against a tree.
Oh
sword
God!
out.
Not about the insight. I'm about the intimidation.
All right, so
My
are
eyes,
you
like,
are you
shoot wide,
grappling
like,
him basically?
Just pointing my sword at him while his back is to a tree.
Oh, okay. So he's just playing, and like he stopped playing after Phil asked him to. He's like, oh, of course. And then you just point your sword at him while he's down there.
He grabs him by his shirt with his one hand, obviously.
That's what I wanted to differentiate between.
Get him, Kirk. Grab him.
Slay him.
What?
Well, grappling
Not
has
wrestling.
a weird connotation to it. So, like, it says grappling, but it basically just means grab. Do you grab them?
But I'm just gonna point my sword at him.
Okay.
All right.
See, now
Swords
it's-
out.
And
So
rolling
you're
the dice
just-
twice to do
Yeah.
one thing.
All right. Hit him with an intimidate. Okay. So he is. He kind of looks up and he goes, "Ah, you're getting in character then, eh? So what seems to be the issue? I'm confused."
You're hiding something.
Well, everyone is hiding something.
I feel like I've been a pretty open book.
Indeed, you have been, Phil, as I step up behind Phoenix. But this character before us, I don't believe he has.
Oh, you seemed on the up and up to me.
Certainly. But up and up people don't usually find you following a battle in the midst of a woods. There's more to this, isn't there? And you should tell us now, as I spark a spell in my hand. It's just a frostbolt, but it looks badass, and I'm intimidating him.
Artanis, I thought we went over this. Just because he has elven heritage doesn't mean he's a bad elf.
I mean, if you want to give me disadvantage because Phil's talking at me, I do get that. But I look badass.
Oh boy.
As like a blue fire just like explodes in my hand.
Okay. That was a lot of intimidating.
We
That
don't
was a
Yeah.
very good call out.
Oh,
So what?
Sorry. What was the last thing you said?
I was saying we don't like being followed.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So his like jovial and like casual demeanor kind of like slips away as you threaten him with your magic, and it's like you're very threatening right now with your crit intimidation. He's just like
That's the cavalier tone.
yeah,
Just go from 0 to 100.
just out of nowhere. Wow. Okay, I was not expecting that to happen. I gotta think about this. Okay, so he stands up and dusts himself off. He's like, there's no need to get violent. I assure
that
you,
is
we're
up
on
to
the
you.
same side here. But it's true. I haven't told you everything. So,
Ah, Salem, I even vouched for you.
well, it's a man of my profession can't just tell his life story to everyone he meets. You must understand that.
You catch more friends with honey than vinegar, Salem. Phil's
I-
gonna walk off now.
I
Have
told you,
acted
Phil,
with nothing
people are
but honey?
despicable. As I like slam my fist closed and the magic sparks out.
Well,
Do go on, Philip.
I have not lied. I'm very interested in your exploits and would very much love to write a ballad about you. I think that would be splendid. But I'm also responsible for keeping tabs on a certain group of elves in this area. Likely the ones who attacked you.
So not this
Tabs?
group of elves, but like the ones that we're after.
The ones that attacked us.
Tabs by who? Whom sent you?
And why were you following us instead of them? Like, why did you go after them, but they ran away?
Just
So that was 2 questions.
yeah. Well, Laura, allow him to answer. Who sent you?
I would really not betray the identity of my organization.
So my eyes like narrow at that. What kind of organization?
I assure you, it is for good.
That doesn't alleviate my tension at all. But I'll allow that to drop for now. We'll revisit that.
So
As
after
my
question,
companion said, why didn't you pursue the elves into the woods? Why did you come to us if you're meant to keep tabs on them?
Well, I know about them. You're the unknown here.
Suppose that makes sense. And so, why do you watch them?
Let's just say, well, I need to know I can trust you. I can't just be divulging everything about my mission.
well, you know about us. You know we're the good guys, so...
Yes, but I also know that you're not good at keeping secrets.
Yeah, well, secrets can cause people to get killed, my friend. Much like yourself. Don't make us revisit it. I think you need to explain what's going on here, at the very least. Do you intend to destroy these elves?
No, of course not.
Then why do you keep tabs on them?
Like I said, this has to remain secret. I can't tell you anything. If it gets out, then my mission has failed.
It seems to me like your mission might fail right here, my friend. At the end of my friend's blade. Phil is no longer here. And his kind heart cannot save you. Kind of just look cavalier at the idea. Sure.
Just basically threatening his life. I think that's the implication.
Hey, if you take that as you will, my friend. But yes, I am threatening his life.
Yeah, that doesn't seem to faze him. He's just like, no, you don't know with what forces you're dealing with right now.
That's true. Hence why I'm trying to figure it out. I look to my companions. It's like talking to a brick wall. What should we ask him?
So, well, perhaps we can trade information, as it were. What is it exactly that you intend to do here in the Wheel Death?
Well, I personally...
I put my hand up towards Laura. I'm like, we shouldn't share anything with this man until we know where he stands. I kind of glare at him. Are you willing to share more information with us? I'm like trying to use our information as a hostage tool.
Yeah. Okay, he says,
I don't know how he react. I don't know.
If you can assure me that you won't share this information with any of the good people outside of this immediate group, then perhaps we can have a conversation. He's like very stern with that.
I look to my companions, and I look back to him, and I'm like, I think that's acceptable.
That's kind of fair.
Yeah. All right.
But whatever we share with you, you cannot share with your organization.
I like caught up at Alora's and like nodding. I'm like, sure. Yeah.
Whatever is said here right now stays here right now. Does not leave this circle, including whatever we tell you.
Why is
the
what
only
you're
we'll
doing secret?
What we're doing is none of anyone else's business now, is it?
Well,
I'm like, my eyebrows are just like looking back and forth between the two people. Like, I don't really know where this is going.
Sorry, I'm I'm in the express business of reporting to my superiors about all matters of delicacy here in the Wildath. That is a promise I cannot in good faith make.
Then I'm not so inclined to share. Because in this instance, sharing is not caring. And then I'm just going to give him a smug smile.
I will share some information. We are looking for a fortress in these woods. We were sent to find it. And now your turn.
Well, that fortress is of no secret. Due west, you'll find it.
Good to know. And that is our main objective here in these wildernesses, as it stands. So
Is that a deception, or?
I mean, that is our main objective.
Okay.
I don't know how you want to take that. It's not really a deception. I guess it kind of is. We're not, but I haven't said that we're not doing anything else.
Okay, no, just when you said, like, that's our main objective, that's what we're really here for, is to go find this fortress.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. I mean, I'm
That
more or
part.
less trying to withhold information, not deceive, but I guess that's the same idea.
Oh, that's fair. I can take that intent from it, that's fine.
That's still deception.
Yeah, right? Like, I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess,
that's
yeah,
fine.
let's
I
roll it.
won't
Let's
make
see
it,
how-
I won't
how he
make it
takes
roll
it.
for withholding, but just, like, to say that that's your main mission, I think, is false.
Well, there's my deception.
Okay. So that deception is that, like, you're there for the fortress and nothing else? Kind of like that's
Yeah.
your main objective? Okay.
And if he wants to follow up on that, go for it. But we'll not tell him about Alora's people yet, till we know who they are.
Oh. Well, that's his insight into your deception.
Quite the insightful person.
Yeah.
I think, wait, offenders win? Yeah.
Well, I don't know how to break ties and roll offs. Normally, it's like who has the higher mod, right?
50-50.
50-50? Just do it again? Is that
Flip
just...
the coin.
Yeah, let's go again.
Okay.
Damn it.
Okay.
I got
Okay.
20. Fuck.
I help you.
That's funny. Okay.
Yes,
so,
it is our main objective.
well, you and I both know that's not true, but perhaps, yes, the fortress could be a part of it.
Seems
Okay.
like we're all a couple of liars here.
I just shrug at that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, say my mission here that I've been doing for many years for my employers is to ensure good relations between elvenkind and humankind. And he just like
Well, you're
swings his
coming with us, then.
arms wide open. Like,
That doesn't seem to be something you would have to keep secret. Why so
Hey, well-
distrustful, if that is your aim?
well, you haven't told me everything, and I haven't told you everything.
That is fair. I just know the world is full of people who might want to lay claim to an elven forest full of natural resources.
Let's
It's-
pay him to mediate.
I mean, that's a good idea. Yeah. So, do you ever have any contact with the elves of this forest then?
Oh, you could say that.
Because now that I think about
Not in
it,
any
if that is your
diplomatic
objective,
fashion.
well, that's unfortunate. Because we have actually been sent by the humans to reclaim the foresters, as I spoke earlier. And I guess peace between the elves and the humans would be ideal if we were to take it with minimal bloodshed and maximum efficiency.
Is somebody
Fuck is
watching
listening
porn?
to porn?
It's the story of the birds and the bees.
Oh,
Mine's
this
birds.
came at the perfect time. Shit. It's, sorry.
Some
Nick was
bee rolling
talking.
around in the grass. And
Nick was talking about like we're gonna broker the peace and all that, and there's from your mic. He's like, "Oh yeah, oh boy, yeah."
Nailing it.
That's what she said.
Oh shit. Okay. I'm sorry, that completely broke me. Can you say that again, Nick? Or at least a gist of
Your
it?
job is to maintain peace between the humans and elves. We're here on a mission from the humans. It'd be really cool if we had somebody to who like could get us some sort of talk with the enemies. Is there any means of like
Oh.
brokering a deal with these elves?
Okay. Let's say these elves, likely not.
Interesting. Why is that?
Likely not. There are many elves in this forest, but the one that is my primary concern. You can call them a bit of a radical group. Yeah, I don't want to name them, but let's just say, like what happened here today, they kill any non-elves on sight, and it is their aim that basically they don't think humans should be allowed to live. That's
And
the
this
long and
is-
short of it.
Unnormal? Is this not how most elves view humans?
No,
Kind of look at Phoenix and say like, sorry.
Well, I can't speak for all elves, but perhaps, well, he kind of looks at you. What's your disguise check again?
It's my deception roll against insight.
Okay. Hit me with the deception roll.
Whoops.
Maybe with your best shot.
Oh. Okay. So, okay, so he's looking at you as like, well, perhaps you wouldn't know what elves think. Yeah, something is off about you, friend. But no, I don't believe all elves think that way. There are many who view humanity as more of a mentorship relation, or aloofness altogether. But I assure you, killing on sight is most dastardly and not a good representation of elven culture.
At that, I'm like, oh shit, I'm not a drow. I'm a high elf. This is like inner thoughts. Yeah, well, where I'm from on Everesca, like humans are killed on sight if they ever step on the island. It is elves only. Where I grew up, it is that way. Mind you, we almost never encounter them, so it's odd to think about. I apologize for my ignorance.
You want to give me a deception with disadvantage?
Disadvantage? That was fantastic.
Yeah, but now he suspects you. He's just like, I don't know this guy.
That is true, though. If he knows anything about elves, that's true. Humans are not allowed on Everesca. They would be killed.
Oh.
Like, there's literal, like, portals and shit that they're like, no non-elves are ever allowed here. Not even half-elves.
Yep. No, absolutely. Well, that was a insane roll, and it reflects the truth in that statement. He doesn't really know why. Now he's kind of confused. He's like, okay, so you're from Everesca. Why the hell do you feel so off? Okay.
You've clearly never met a true high sun elf from the northern coast.
Well, perhaps
I'm not saying this to him. I'm thinking it. Think it. If he says something to me, though, granted,
Yeah.
we'll respond.
That's fair. He's just got his eyes on you. He's not really sure what the hell your deal is now.
And
Okay, well,
I'm gonna act aloof. Go to Sir Barton.
Says, well, either way, it's my job to undermine this organization's efforts in the area, but also have to ensure that information of their existence doesn't leave these woods, because we can't be having a full-blown war between humans breaking out. Can you imagine if they knew that elves harbored groups like these, allowed them to exist?
I suppose I hadn't considered that. Human beings can be compulsive. I look at Phoenix. And then kind of like just shrug my head. He did just grab you and hold you at sore point. So, granted. I only really know one human, and he's pretty impulsive.
But you're bravest warrior by all accounts.
Oh, can't argue that. So,
lied about the Bartness.
And indeed, you did dazzle us with your song. I'll give you that. So, your job is to protect the peace that exists tenuously between these radical elves and ignorant humans. I got that right?
Basically, yes.
And you won't tell us who you work for.
Correct.
I'm still with the idea that we kill him. I look to Phoenix. And then to Alora.
Yeah. Yeah, either he, tells us
You
more.
guys need to be my moral compass here, because I don't have one.
I just want to leave this dude here and go. Like, just tie him to the tree and let's fucking leave.
I mean, that just seems like we're making enemies. I think we either kill him or we let him go.
Well, nobody needs to die here today.
I'm
Exactly.
not gonna kill you. I'm just saying leave you.
I mean...
comes back. Or a stone. Here, I made you something.
Well... It seems like you could be a useful ally. And I don't see any harm in letting you go about your business. But I don't like the fact that you won't tell us who you work for. That does create some sort of mistrust between us. I'm just trying to speak to him to see how he feels about that. I guess I can persuade him. I do believe that you should indulge us with more information if we were going to fully trust you and perhaps even help you in your cause.
Okay, smack him with a persuasion. Oh, wow. That was Oh, do you not have proficiency in intimidation? That's funny.
No.
It's like, that's as good as your intimidation, but there was no crit.
Yeah, no. No, I persuade and deceive. I don't intimidate people. Not usually. Usually leave that to Kirk.
Okay, well, you're coming at him from the persuasion angle, and you're basically just saying, we need to trust each other. Like, that's the direction you're coming from?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay,
yeah, we came at him hard, and he kept his chill. I like this guy.
Yeah, he got serious, but he's just like, okay, let's...
Yeah. Like fucking secret agent here. Anyways.
Yeah, okay, so with that, this is, well, I am trusting you with knowledge of my mission. I suppose... that is of a greater consequence anyways, if we're to be working together in any capacity. And, well, frankly, ideally, we won't be, because I will only need to intervene if there is something that is a threat to my mission. And that's why I'm here, frankly. I'm afraid of your group poking the bee's nest, as it were. But hopefully that's not the case.
I can't imagine why he would worry about that as I look back at the dead centaur. But maybe you have a point.
Let's just say a few dead centaurs is of no consequence. Skirmishes happen, but if this group ends up impeding your mission, or you end up reporting back about this group as a cause of your failure, then this is where we may have a problem. As far as anything else, you can be rest assured that the Harpers are watching you.
Well,
So
my
your
friend,
organization is the Harpers.
can't say I've heard of them before, but if they are as secretive as you claim, and they are for good, then I suppose we won't have any issues.
Well, if you haven't heard of us before, then I suppose we're doing our job right.
I can't say I have. I look at my companions.
Is it the Harpers?
The Harpers,
Yeah.
Yes.
Phil's in the Angel's in the Harpers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Angel,
it
no.
sounds familiar.
Most of Blue members are in the Harpers.
What was Angel in?
Angel was in the
The
Great
Thieves Guild.
Talents.
Oh, that's what it was called.
The Great Talent.
Yeah, the Harpers are
Oh yeah. Yeah.
are like MI6
Yeah.
or secret agents
Yeah.
who just work for good. So you guys, Leosin was a Harper,
Yeah.
and he got abducted for his work against the cults.
Yeah, I was thinking of the wrong group.
Yeah, if any of you would have heard about the Harpers, it might have been through just hearsay and rumors, kind of the
Yeah.
same way. Just say I came up to you and be like, "Yeah, I'm Illuminati," ha, sure, but that's how you want to take that.
Yeah. I was just thinking maybe Artanis has heard it, but I don't really have anything prepared, so I'm just gonna say no. It's more normal to have not heard about it.
Yeah.
In any case, I'd say according to the books and how they describe the lore, maybe 10% of the population knows what the Harpers are, and even fewer people have ever met one.
Yeah. Basically.
Pretty slick though. That's cool. Okay, but I'm not impressed. Metagame, I'm very impressed. Player character, not impressed at all.
This word means nothing.
Yeah. But okay. Then with him admitting that, then we'll get back into the game here, and I'll be like, okay, well, then I'm glad that you can trust us, and we shall do our best to hold faith and not share your secret. I understand that it would be kind of cataclysmic to have armies of humans rampaging through the woods, slaughtering the elves.
Yes, nobody wants that.
I do have to ask, however, if you would shed a tear if we did slaughter this group of radical elves. Kind of staring seriously at him. Because that might happen. It's not our intent, but...
Well, if I might be so bold, that would most definitely jeopardize your mission here.
How so?
I say there are multiple groups of elves, but they're by no means distinct. So say their roots run deep. And they have members in... Well, there's two tribes in the Wheeldath that are publicly known. They're known as the Elmanese and the Sildusk. And this group has roots in both of them. Wealthy elves. Or not, wealthy's not the right word. Influential elves. So they're allowed to exist. And you can rest assured, if you openly attempted to root them out, then yes, that would complicate your mission. That's my advice.
What would you suggest we do then if we are to attempt to occupy the fortress to the west.
Well, I think staying your current course is probably for the best of it. I will continue doing what I do. And, well, perhaps I could warn you if there's any sort of massive attack coming your way. It is my job as a saboteur, say, to undermine their offensive efforts. But, well, I don't know how you plan to go about meeting the Elmanese or Suldust tribes.
I mean,
Wish you the best of
ideally,
luck.
we don't intend to meet them.
Well, those are like the tribes who lead the elves in the Wildad.
Yeah, but we want the fortress, so I guess the next
Yeah.
question would be like, are
Oh,
they
sorry, that's
occupying the
like after.
fortress?
No, I meant like after the fortress. Like when you
Oh,
wanted to
okay.
make peace with the elves, you'd have to eventually talk to those two tribes.
Oh, okay. And slaughtering influential members from this
What?
radical group is probably going to work against our cause. That does make sense. Huh. You have proven to be quite the wealth of knowledge here, Salem. I knew there was something off about you when I met you,
And
but
not you,
I'm glad
friend.
we've come to know each other. And... Sorry, go on.
I can wholeheartedly wish you good fortune in your endeavors. Let's know that we'll be watching.
That's good. And I guess I'm happy to say, Phil, you were right. We shouldn't kill everyone we meet. I'm learning. I am. I turn back to Sir Barton. Start hoisting my pack here. As I look around, I'm like, we're kind of wounded. Should we just rest here?
I need to rest because I am very weak.
I turn back to Salem. What do you think the odds are of them striking us again if we were to make camp in this copse?
Well, you seem to have driven them off, and frankly, I believe if they wish to track you, they would have no effort or no problem doing so, no matter where you are. So, here's as good a place as any.
That's quite a
Makes
sound
sense.
suggestion. All right, let's set up camp bed. And then continue on the west. Salem is free to go, unless Phoenix wants to kill him. I'm good with him.
I'm good.
All right.
Okay, so
Phoenix
that...
finally pulls his sword back from him. I'm just picturing a big draw.
through the whole time, just like
Yeah.
stiff arming.
I didn't think about it until now. But I'm like, oh yeah.
Alora is going to pull out her bedroll and try and clear out an area so she can like lay in the brush without, getting stabbed in the face with little branches. And she's going to lay down and meditate.
As she's like clearing an area, I'm like, shall I assist the queen?
I'm just gonna stop and look at you.
Oh, it's okay, Artanis. I gave her instructions on how to fix her bow. She should be okay.
Oh, Phil coming in with the assist.
I'm gonna look at
Nice.
Phil and I'm gonna be like, "You're not getting close to the list anymore." I'm just gonna keep clearing branches.
I thought this was a serious issue. I thought the stone would help you. When it breaks, you just take a look, get a quick.
You know
little
what the stone's gonna help me with? It's gonna help me with hitting Artanis over the fucking head.
I'm
There's
just stepping
also
back and like
the stone.
smiling so wide at Phil, like getting in on it. Like, yes.
That's also a good use of the stone. It's
Yeah,
That's
hitting
what
Artanis
it
is a good use for the stone. Thank you very much for the Artanis beating stone.
Whoa. You guys need to be against each other. There's no more teaming up like that. I kind of like duck behind another tree.
Yes. Thank you
All right.
for the
If I've
Artanis
said my
beating
piece,
stone.
I'll go away. God damn it.
Yes. No. It's like, yeah, that's right. Get the fuck away. So I'm gonna clear a spot big enough for me and Steiner because he is wounded as well, so he can go to sleep while I meditate.
Wonderful.
And yeah, That's about it. That's my plan.
All right. So Salem's gonna chuckle at your exchange, and then he's just gonna like wave himself off. He's like, "I will be writing tales of you."
I would expect no less.
And he walks away. He's like, "Band of the Setting Sun." Ha.
Works for me.
I don't think you guys have named yourself as anything else, so he's just gonna make something up.
Yeah, I mean, I had some suggestions. I don't know if anybody else posted any ever. I posted the blades as an idea today because
I
we
like
all
the
use
setting
blades.
suns though.
It is nice. It does work well for it. Everything, especially with the
Yeah.
radiant dawn in the world, and we're like doing shit alongside them, just better. No, it's the setting sun, not the radiant dawn.
As Salem's like walking away, I'll like call out after him. Like, just remember, Phil did not kill any children.
And you even give
Not
me
yet.
rhymes. And Phil
Haven't
does
killed him
not
yet.
kill in a melodious voice. Brilliant.
Good enough.
So he's just like humming, just like strutting away back to the northeast. That's amazing. So, do you guys set up for a long rest? Is that what's going on?
Yep.
Yeah, you thought we were just gonna let your Harper go? Fuck that. Get him!
But I-
Grab him, Kirk. Get to the bottom of this.
That's
Send
hilarious.
the net on him.
He's got his back turned. Phil shoots him.
Yeah. Bam. All right. That's how we do it. Super cavalier right up until the end. We shoot him in the back.
That's amazing. I was in the process like figuring out like, oh my god, like okay, well, what's this guy's combat stats gonna be? I wasn't ready for like such an altercation. I thought it was gonna be a couple sessions before all that information got out.
No. You stay right here. You tell us what's going on. Why did you just show up? That's too
Why are you
fucking fishy.
here?
It's like I'm just glad I got to like show that archetype in my character because none of my other characters have that paranoia. I'm like, no, Artanis actually is really paranoid that everyone's lying to him.
Served you well. And even off the back foot, your deception roll with disadvantage was plus 20.
Exactly. Gotta figure it out.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that was just good RP. The game rewards good RP.
Hell yeah, it does. The dice are listening.
Laura also has instructions now. It's okay.
Did you write those instructions on like a per bow? Like,
On a rock.
On a
On
stone.
a oh!
Yeah, part of my magical tinkering is I can infuse an item with magic and have up to 25 words of text with lines and shapes or a mixture of them.
Visual
I wrote-
aids.
I wrote jot notes on how to fix it with pictures.
I love. And how did Alora take that?
Kind of insulted, but at the same time, I kind of think that he takes everything literally. Like, that's my opinion of him. So, like, he doesn't really realize that he's pissing me off. I think he's just trying to be a decent person, but he's not
Completely
going.
genuine.
He's not going about it the right way.
Artanis
I think
does
it's good.
break all the time, so Phil thought if it breaks that much, you need instructions.
I love it.
You think Artanis is right all the time? Is that what you just said to me?
That's what I
No.
heard.
Artanis says it breaks all the time, so
Oh,
Phil's
this is because
natural thing
Artanis
is
just likes to pick on me. He's not a nice friend. He's a good friend, but he's not a nice one.
I've only known you guys for like a day and a half.
Well, that should have been question number one. What's the friend dynamics? And I would have been like, Artanis is a dick, but he's a good friend.
But I thought you were gonna say, but he's a good dick.
I haven't tested it out, so I can't answer that.
Oh my.
Sandy's
yes,
just like,
yes.
she is a spirited one after all.
If you're wondering, fantastic. Moving on.
Have they actually said that, or is that what you imagine they tell you?
Of course. I got all the references, don't worry. Moving on.
Yeah.
Well, the claim was very persuasive.
Exactly. And if I have to roll to make that happen, well, we're not going to do that. Because it just is.
Oh my god.
I'm just pouring another drink here. But yeah, okay. So we're resting. I'll take first watch.
All right.
You're going to take the first watch so that we don't all die.
Yeah. Exactly.
Steiner's not taking a watch. He needs to sleep.
Sure.
If
And I only need to meditate for 4 hours straight to get my full rest. So let me meditate for
Right.
4 hours and then I'll take the second watch.
Oh, Princess only needs 4 hours straight. Oh, fucking don't bother her.
Oh my fuck! Shut up with your
Go on, go
princess
on.
bullshit,
You.
Mister Fancy Pants, and buys the fucking horse and names it Sir.
That's right.
Sir shits a lot. Shut the. No,
Sir King of the
you
Caravan.
No,
Go
you
on.
ain't the king. You're the Joffrey of the caravan.
Oh,
That's fine. He's still king.
He's
He's
not
king of the
cool.
biggest place in the world.
No, man.
That's an opinion.
All right, just hit me with 4 perception rolls for your watches.
Okay. Let me just dash back to my task. Perception. There it is.
You singing the Birds and Bees song?
Nope. Maybe. That's why I'm not paying attention.
Oh my lord. And Alora, you were the last
Yep.
one.
I'm the last one, so my 4 perceptions.
Just one.
Yeah, just roll a perception.
There's
I
4
meant
of
like
us.
4 of the group to do it.
Oh.
Whoever's watching. Oh. Well. Good thing Alora was paying attention. Alright, you all have noticed it's been a pretty quiet night, but only Alora is confident about this.
That's good.
Alright, so I guess it's gonna be pretty early morning by the time you wake up. It was day, I think nearing the end of the day. So yeah, you have the rising sun.
Oh, I guess
Your centaur corpses are just hanging out. And yeah, would you guys like to continue on your journey?
Yeah. Now that the bard is gone, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to take a quick snack break first or something? Or are we approaching nighttime?
I'm good.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go organize the snack real quick, so I'm gonna step away. But all my information's on there, Troy, so if I have to do something, it should be like pre-programmed.
Okay, do it up. Go get your Mickey D's.
No, it ended up being KFC's.
Oh, even better.
Yes. Oh, I ate it all. Now I'm thinking about dessert now.
Did you guys need a quick bio break?
Okay.
Yeah, might as well. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'll be right back as well.
Okay.
What is this?
have returned.
Excellent.
Hello.
I'm back.
All right. Just waiting on Nick and Lydia to return.
Yes.
I'm still AFK, but you can,
you
like
can hear?
you said. Yeah, I can hear. I brought my
Okay.
phone with me.
All right, we'll just wait for Nick. So Phil and Phoenix haven't Oh my god, that's a lot. That's a lot of whiskey. Haven't interacted much yet, eh?
Not yet.
What's your opinion of the big man?
He's a big dude riding a big horse. He's clearly the leader in this group.
Did you just say that Artanis is the leader in this group?
No, Phoenix.
Oh. Well, that's a little more
I'm the
accurate.
man with the big
Heard
horse.
Artanis
Yeah.
is the leader.
Artanis is not the
Sounds like Phil thinks Phoenix is the leader, the big man on the big horse.
He's
The
always the
muscles.
one at the front of the pack here. He's got the big horse. He's the big dude.
Like, I always think of Phoenix as a big dude too, but he's not that big, is he?
He's smaller than Steiner, but he's built.
Yeah. Like,
I'm the
he's like
strongest.
Yannickis, right? Like, he's
You
just
should
like
just-
jacked, but he's like
I'm
probably
lean.
about 6 feet. Yeah, lean.
I'm the
Not
strongest.
a huge dude. Yeah. It's funny.
Not Theocles.
You're more
Yeah.
like Batman,
Fucking
Jack.
7-foot jacked guy.
Yeah.
What?
I don't even picture you
Robert
as like
Pattinson,
quite
Jack?
like Crixus. It's like Yannickis was like a
Crixus.
even Spartacus was pretty small when they replaced him with that new dude.
Yeah, that's true.
More like my guy's size. Is the new
Spartacus?
Spartacus.
Yeah, he's actually like pretty gaunt
Yeah.
by comparison to the first Spartacus.
Because my guy's like a young
Yes.
jacked. He's not like a 40-year-old jacked.
Because you've got like what, 2 strength mod? And like
Yep.
5 dex? Yeah. So you're pretty buff, but you're not
Got
like,
one strength
crazy
mod,
buff.
actually.
Yeah, so
But like, have you seen that vicious V? That's a leader's vicious V.
that's I don't know what that is, to be honest.
He's
Like-
talking about the V that leads down to the pants.
That's what I was thinking, like his
Oh!
Adonis belt.
Oh! The vicious V.
Like that part of your like abs that leads down to your crotch.
Yeah,
That's when you wear
that's
your
totally,
pants a little
Yeah.
bit too low. You can see.
Yeah.
That's totally what he's talking about.
That's what I thought.
Funny.
Honestly, that's where I went right away. Is that what you're talking about? Tell us. We're right.
Yes.
Pretty good.
Oh man. From all those helicopters on the Fast Hall of the Radiant Dawn.
Swear that was somebody else.
This is a different man. Alright, so you guys disembarking?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, so how are you taking this trail?
I mean, it's currently been like 9 hours since I found the trail to the south, so probably not going to find it again. I think we just head west now.
Alright. And alright.
I'm just pitching that to the group.
Yeah, I think that's what everybody wanted to do.
Yep.
Just head west, back towards the fort.
Yeah, let's keep moving. So what did Salem say? Slaughter all those elves? Yeah. Fine.
He definitely didn't say they were friends.
He definitely said that if we kill them, we're not going to be able to let your people live here.
Exactly.
So,
We can't kill them.
Not be on my horse then.
Okay. Is all your health totals back to full?
I think Steiner's is the only one that's not. But it should be.
Oh, you as well. Okay, we're gonna. We'll just
I'm at 45.
43 is your max?
Yeah, 43, sorry.
ding.
30 for Mr. Steiner.
36 for
Okay.
Steiner.
36. Okay.
36.
Bop, bop. And we have Phoenix going back up to 63. Okay. Okay, so you
63
can.
health.
You have one more than him.
Yeah, aren't you on D10, Skirk?
Did I roll? Wait, what?
Your total health. He's remarking at your swollenness.
63, yeah. I have D10s.
Oof.
I've rolled some 10s.
The
Yeah, I have 64. I'm only on D8s.
man is
What?
lucky.
Pretty good.
I've been crazy lucky with my hit points.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
how much
I've rolled all mine and rolled like 10s.
How much con do you have, though?
My mod is 4, but I
No.
get a +2 because of my belt.
Oh, okay.
And you count that, right?
Is it?
Do I
Do you
count
put
that
it?
on my hit
The
points? I
+2
think I
go to
have.
your con
Yeah, you
mod,
should have,
or
yeah.
+2 to your overall stats?
Goes to my con mod.
Oh,
The
so that's equivalent to 4 Constitution points.
Yeah,
Really
it's the belt is really good. That's why I grow beards all the time.
Fuck.
Yeah,
That's
that was
funny.
my god. I didn't realize how strong those early items were.
Since your con score increases by 2 to a maximum of 20.
That's
Oh, it
your
does, yeah,
con
the score
stat.
is the big number.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's not mod. There you
not
go.
con.
Yeah. So it's one
Yeah,
mod.
dudes.
It's
So then it puts
fine.
me up to 18 con? No.
I just feel like that's not much health.
Right now I have 16 plus 2. But on my thing it says +4. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I did do it right.
Okay, perfect.
My con is 16, and then I have +2, which puts me to 18, which is 4 mod.
Yeah. And what's the beard
18
situation
is a
looking
free
like
mod.
today?
Oh, you know, 1's a beard, 2's a beard.
Yeah, it's 50-50 chats.
Yes. No beard.
No beard. Oh. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, reveal. Yeah, fucking
I was
fight
gonna say,
me.
it keeps shrinking.
I don't know what the hell. Yeah, that was weird. All right. So you guys are walking for probably a pretty damn long time. It's been like 6 hours. And as you're going, like it's pretty much normal forest sounds. Like you don't get attacked again.
That's right. Scared.
But if you guys are actively like scouting, let me know.
Well, we should probably be in formation. You know, like all my subjects around me. As
I'm going to be actively walking with my hood up of my cloak of elven kind.
Super sneaky.
Super snake.
Super snake.
Where did I go?
Now you're on the top.
We going left?
Yeah, you guys are headed west, yeah.
Was there a map? Can we see anything, or is it just black? Okay.
Yeah, I revealed the spot on the right.
Cool, cool. Nice. All right. Well, obviously, I'm riding through Barton. Did you say you got off your horse, Kirk, or are you on the...
I'm gonna be off my horse,
All right.
and I will be tracking, or maybe just surveying the land as I go through.
You could say that's perception.
All right.
I just want to pay attention to
Right.
the scenery. I don't know what to say. Paying attention to trees and stuff. My horse has a passive perception of 11 also.
11?
Time of day
Okay.
is it?
Oh, I'm fucking seeing good today.
Nice.
It was a good sleep.
Wow. Okay,
What do your
so
human dwarf eyes see?
your human dwarf eyes. It's still it's late afternoon, we'll say.
Laura, you dying there?
I have dark vision.
Yeah, she's not
I'm shitting
feeling.
my pants.
Laura just faints on Tataro. Ah.
Yeah, she
Princess,
So
are you okay?
So midway
I
through
see
this
you waver
journey,
there.
yeah, you're overcome with like a wave of like fatigue, Alora.
Is Laura getting bigger?
That's why she's getting tired. She's growing.
Is she pregnant?
What? Maybe.
Steiner didn't wrap his tool.
Oh, I hadn't even considered that. And Troy has been dealing with that in real life, so he knows.
It's all I've been considering.
Fuck.
Steiner, what the
You've
fuck,
been
man?
considering.
How would you determine something like that?
Obviously, the
Are
P10.
her boobs getting bigger?
Are you staring at my rack?
I
Jesus.
think Phoenix is. What does his human dwarf
My
eyes-
perception is at
Perception
an
roll is
all-time
actually
high
pretty
right now.
You'll utilize this excellent scouting for investigating those mounds.
That's why we can't see more than 15 feet ahead.
'Cause I'm not facing
Are
that
Laura's
way.
boobs bigger? We've never really looked, but
Oh no.
Love child. I've seen this before in many slaves.
So you're trying to judge this off of boob size? Is that your check?
Uh,
I mean, let his
size
be
in
real
general.
big. I'll
Size
check
in
the-
general?
Should look bigger in the belly or the breasts.
Is that what you're rolling for too, Artanis?
Yeah.
I'm also looking now.
Does she look ill? What's going on?
You're like creeping the fuck out of her. She doesn't look that different in size.
She's still early.
Huh. All right. See,
How do you take this, Alora?
I'm
They're just
kind of
like
creeped
fucking
out that they're
creeping you.
staring at me. Hey man, just because I'm not feeling good doesn't mean you have to like stand so close to me. Jesus Christ, Artanis, back off.
Steiner,
Sorry.
you dirty dog.
Hey, what are we all looking at?
I think Alora is overcome by something. I mean, the
Yes, I'm
princess
tired.
is
Leave me
You're
overcome
looking
alone.
at her.
Shut up, you and your fucking. Oh,
Well, she has enough energy to still berate me, so she can't be that ill.
That could be.
Laura, why are they staring at you so
The
intently?
mood swings.
because I don't feel good, so they're being creepers.
It's true.
Oh.
We are. We're concerned. It's
Yeah.
weird.
This might be something better with like a medicine check or something like that.
You're not You're not touching me. You are not touching me.
Steiner, my man.
I don't know. I could
You
usually
take her
see
temperature.
these things.
Alora, are you feeling all right?
I'm-
Jokes aside, you have been looking quite ill. I kind of like sit side saddle on Sir Barton, looking at you. Like, are you sure you're okay?
I don't know. Am I supposed to be okay? Am I supposed
I
to
don't
not
know.
be
You seem to
okay?
be having fits of illness.
I don't know. You think I'm choosing to feel like this? I do not choose
Well,
to
I
feel
wouldn't
like
think
this.
so. Steiner, take her temperature.
What's he gonna do? Stick his finger up my bum?
Put its hand on
Is that
your
not?
head.
I don't know. Is that something you guys do behind closed doors?
I don't know.
You're asking Steiner if something's off about you?
Yeah, can Steiner do like a fever check on Alara? She's been like actually fainting quite a bit. We've just ignored it
Yeah.
before, but we'll look into it.
Yeah, you're right. Steiner would be worried about this. Because Jesus' primary concern.
As the healer, I'm taking it upon myself.
So that would be
That's Steiner.
and that's Steiner's medicine check?
Yeah.
Okay, he's just like, I'm not really great at this. You don't seem to be sick. There's no fever. I assume it's just battle weariness. But how
Sure,
long
let's
have
go
you
with
been
that.
feeling this way?
I don't know, on and off since we started the journey toward like from Mintar to Red Tavern.
Yeah, after we
That
encountered
was-
the statue, I guess.
How long ago
Maybe.
was that? Is that like
That was
weeks?
when we left the city, I thought.
That's been at least 3 weeks. I think.
I'm not sure. It was when I bought the horse and the cart, because immediately bought the cart and then she had to ride in it because she was like passing out.
That's right. Okay, so maybe that was just like 2 weeks ago. That's still a long time to be sick. Are elves? I mean, no offense, but like, do elves get sicker than humans do? Like, he has no idea.
I'm just gonna shrug and be like, I don't know. I lived with humans. I don't know.
Does anybody else have a better medicine check than that?
I certainly can, but if
The
Alora
group healer, you could claim.
wants to sit still for 1 second, I will inspect her non-creepily.
No, non-verbally.
Yeah. Besides that'll sitting help. I float over and inspect her, kind of like hovering in the air, like.
I'm gonna sit there with my arms crossed, annoyed.
You know elves, as an elf.
Oh my goodness. It's been a long time since I've had to use any of this knowledge. I'm like looking at Alora. I think she'll be okay. Kind of float back to my horse. Yeah. I'm just smiling huge at you. Like, you're gonna be okay.
I'm just looking at you strange, like, the fuck is wrong with you? Okay, let's just go. Just go. And then I'm gonna take a rope, and I'm gonna strap myself to the saddle.
Not too
I
tight.
mean, if the lady needs the cart, it is an option. I kind of like float up into the air and turn myself to sit back on my horse and flop back down. I'm not gonna raise my leg like some savage. Just float up with my boots.
Well, Steiner's relieved. He's like, oh, well, I'm glad you'll be all right, Alora. You must be tired. Quite an ordeal.
Yeah, she must be tired. I like laugh to myself. Go now, Barton. I like bucket up forward towards Phoenix. What do we have?
Alora, I'm so sorry. You're right. Artanis is quite the strange person. He's just rambling now, and I'm quite lost. Should we continue?
Yes, Phil, let's continue.
What do my eyes see moving forward?
Okay, so your perfect perception roll. Yeah, sorry, I had to come back so far for that. You definitely feel like you're being watched. Like, you know, there's like something out there tracking you, but nothing gets close enough to really like be a danger. It's just kind of like, you know, there's eyes in the forest. You hear like a rustling every once in a while, but you know is not creatures. I mean, like forest
We're being
creatures.
watched.
Is it? Wait, you said it's late evening now?
Oh, it's late afternoon.
Okay.
You
so I'm
left
still-
it like the crack of dawn.
Okay.
I'm still relatively useless. Like, well, what do you think then? Dangerous?
They don't seem to be attacking us. They seem to
True.
just be watching us right now.
And Salem did say that if they wanted to find us, they could. Guess we'd just be wary of some sort of ambush or trap.
And keep moving.
All right.
Onward.
So you guys keep trucking along until eventually a little something comes into view.
It's a brown painted line on the ground.
Oh no, it's a brown painted line! You see what appears to be a fortress. It's pretty overgrown. Like there's like trees coming off of it and vines running up and down. There's like a lot of moss growing on the side of it. Like not what you would have expected based on what the council mentioned, like the condition they left it in.
Yeah.
But it's undoubtedly a fortress.
Well, that looks like what we came to find here.
Yep.
Not quite what I
Maybe.
expected. But it certainly is a fortress. I wonder how long it's been abandoned. Like, looking at the trees. Like, is it like the picture? Like, seriously huge trees growing out of it?
Yes.
Okay. Like, trees that wouldn't just spring up in a couple of years.
Yeah, it's weird.
Okay. Huh. How long do they say they abandoned the fortress? That is
This is less than 2 years.
not what I expected to see. Okay. I think we should wait till dark to approach. How do you feel about that, Phoenix?
You don't want to approach?
I think we should wait until the sun goes down.
If we're approaching elves, they're going to see us really well too, but we can.
Until
I
the
got-
sun goes down and the
Got-
conversation
I would just like to point out, I can't see very well in the dark, but if you give me a bit, I think I can fix that issue.
Why, are you going to build yourself a new pair of eyes?
Precisely.
Somebody's feeling
I
sassy.
can't believe you said that. That's amazing.
Sorry.
Because that's exactly what he can do. Basically.
No goggle of night.
I suppose it makes a little difference. I am
Wizards,
just
right?
to approach a fortress that is
Artificers, even better.
overgrown with
Yeah.
wildlife. Something is afoot here. Can I try and sense the presence of like magical energy?
Ow, my fingers.
Yeah, sure. Arcana, I guess, yeah?
Yeah. Can I like try to sense the presence of anything like magical and off-putting? That's
No,
not
it's
my forte.
no, there's well, the amount of crits you rolled today, holy shit. There's no magic in here.
Huh. I just like look to Phoenix and I'm like, well, I don't sense anything in the area. You'd think that tree growing out of there would be maybe magical? I'm, like, looking skeptically at it. From what we were told, this is not what I expected.
I know nothing of elven magic.
I suppose that's true. Not many to be seen in the pit.
As a matter of fact, this is how much I know about elven magic. See?
What do you do? Like, punch your fist into your hand and like grunt at me? Elven magic.
Oh my god.
It's amazing.
I trust you, my friend. I'm like taken aback by how little you know. Lead the way, my friend.
Wow.
Scouting out ahead of us. Is this an entrance? This is like a wall?
Oh, sorry. So the brown is like it's like wooden like barrier, like a low fence.
Like
Parts
a
of it has
palisade?
been overgrown. What's a palisade? Maybe it's a palisade.
A wooden fence with spikes
Okay.
at the top. It's like what a
Um,
fortress would use as a barricade.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably not it's not lethal looking, but there's openings in it, and then beyond it you can see the stone wall, and like parts of it has been like fallen in disrepair and like overtaken by like the bushes. So like where there's bush, like you can just walk through it difficultly. Excuse me. But yeah, that's just like an outer fence area.
True. Okay.
So if you guys want to approach and take a closer look, you let me know.
I'd like to.
Making some goggles, waiting.
There's no danger here.
Can I see? What can I see? Is he 120 feet?
Yeah, you can see it. I just stopping your vision at where the wall is.
Okay, well, I would like to slowly advance. Maybe not Steiner. I'll tell Steiner to stay here. And oh, what the fuck did? Okay.
I'm gonna hop on my horse.
Oh my, stop! It was like
Horse.
grab
Both
screen move
weapons.
thing. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Stop! What's happening?
You getting off your horse, Kirk?
I'm getting
What is
on my
happening?
horse.
You okay?
Oh my god!
On it?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Nice.
I'm trying to like move Steiner out of my little box thing, and instead it's like grabbing the screen. I don't understand.
That's weird.
Stop.
I'm
Get out of your damn box.
gonna
Like,
tell
I can't-
Arnold to go over there.
Hold on, I'm just gonna refresh, make my life easier.
You okay?
Steiner-
'Cause
by
I have no
himself.
idea what the fuck's happening.
What the fuck?
Can I see like an entrance or something to
The entrance is at the bottom.
can I slowly start walking towards it?
Yeah,
Like I want
you
to
guys
keep
can.
I want to keep my wits about me, but I want to
Absolutely. Well, hit me with the
Lead Arnold
perception
over
where
here
you guys
while we're
are.
fumbling with their shit.
I can't roll perception right this second. Just cuz it's reloading still.
All right, roll a
just need-
d20 for Lydia, and we'll figure out what her mod is.
I got it.
Are you good? Okay. 13. All right. Well, nothing too crazy, but as you're, well, bring your character guy around. Maybe around as far as you wanted to go, and I can reveal more area and tell you about it.
As she's looking, I'm like riding up
Oh.
next to Phoenix, and I'm like, "You ready to race, my friend? Sir Barton here. He's good.
So-
He's good to go."
I want to
Nobody
come up
races the red
to like
hair.
the entrance of the wall. Like the entrance of the door.
How'd you get all the way over there?
I'm advancing.
Oh, bam!
Spiked fence.
We're getting ready to run.
Why are
The
you running?
poor belly just went over a spiked
Just
fence.
stay there.
All right. Well, as Alora starts like going, I gallop off, telling Kirk that I'm racing, and then I
I
just take
am
off.
going slowly. I am not heading towards this.
As they're
castle.
leaving, I'm like, what happened? I thought we were waiting till night. What happened?
He's got like an alchemy kit, like it's on like
Yeah,
system.
I got like my tinker's tools. I'm like putting pieces of glass together.
Oh,
Like,
to sit in the wagon.
He's like fucking welding and shit. Like...
They didn't want to wait. As I gallop away, just rip around this corner. I run right up to the fortress and like have Sir Barton like rear up.
That's amazing.
I don't know if I get thrown from it, but if I do, I just fly.
You guys are nuts. Charging.
Yeah, you're fine.
I like spin back to see like Phoenix just trotting. I'm like,
I guess I don't have my goggles of night, and I still have my fire
Yeah.
armor.
It's still daytime, yeah. All right, so while coming around, you can see more of the interior. Well, not the interior, but
all right, well,
the courtyard, as it were.
like looking around. I'm guessing Alora's already like reached the wall and now she's like going
Yeah.
up it.
Well, as you guys get closer to the castle, or not castle, keep.
That's the only cool part about her mount, anyway.
It could climb the wall, yes. You notice that there is a main gate right here. That's a doorway. But these areas are parts where the wall has like collapsed, so they're just open. And then
Okay.
this is like vines have overgrown this part of the wall. But otherwise, it's like a stone structure. Appears to just be one floor, but except for like the tower in the back where the giant tree is like coming out of.
Okay.
But, I guess you can see inside too, because there's a fucking, oops, there's a hole in the wall there, so you can see. Oh my god, get the right tool, you stupid program. There we go. Yeah, you can see. You can sort of see into it. There's a bed. Yeah.
A bed?
A couple beds.
Okay. Huh.
They don't look as nice as the pictures look, but you know, there's beds there, covered in leaves and shit.
Fortress is certainly gonna need some work. As I turn to Phoenix trotting up. It's got
Just
all
a
the
little
extra doors
sprucing up. This would be a great home for you, Lydia. Let's just make camp here.
Okay.
Okay.
I proclaim this Lydia Land.
Alora land.
I don't know where that name came from, but it sounds right.
I don't know about that, friend. Allure Land. Don't know if that's somewhere I want to go. Flipping over here.
I'm gonna just glare at you and be like, shut your fucking mouth.
I'm gonna go inside this castle.
Yeah, the place is officially called Fort Watchwood, but you can name it whatever you guys want.
Well, it's gonna be for my people, right? Like, that's the point of this?
We're probably gonna have to ask for permission first.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll see.
See, as people watched us go into this castle.
Who?
I don't know who. I just seen people seeing me, but I don't know.
Well, we called
if we're making camp, I would like to start exploring the interior.
Yeah, we're not camping yet. I'm going in.
Where's the entrance? Just this wood pile?
Yeah,
rock
those
pile
are
here?
two parts of caved-in wall.
Okay.
This is the main gate, right?
Yeah, that's the main gate. It is closed.
All right. I walk around the main gate.
Hey, does anybody have some tripwire?
Not unless it's in your dungeoneering
bells.
pack.
So as you guys are entering here, you have Steiner, the horses, fucking Zalevra, Wivna, all that shit. Can you all make a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
Oh, goodness. Wisdom is not my thing. It should be, but it's not.
Ironic.
Just whoever's entering the keep or everyone?
Everyone.
First one's mine, second one's Steiner's. Oh, look, we're identical.
Except Artanis because he's really cool, right?
No, everyone. To be fair.
I'm going to use Flash of Genius and add 3. Someone's a 13.
Okay. Okay. So as you guys are kind of entering the fort, you didn't really notice anything, but like Steiner, Zalevra, and Wivna, they seem to like stop at the entrance of the fort, and they just seem sort of uncomfortable, like they don't want to walk in. The Steiner's just like, I'll hold watch. I think I'll just
You say all our randoms are hesitant?
yes.
All right, well, I don't see this. I'm already in.
Yeah, like to anybody who's paying attention, like they don't follow them in, and like the horses, they kind of like stay docile outside. And, like Zalevra and Wivna are like, we're gonna go scout. Like they don't want to walk in.
I guess I'll hang out with Steiner since I'm out here with them because I had to clean up my mess. Everyone just ran away.
I'm gonna take my horse for a walk.
Yeah, take your horse for a walk.
Yeah. And every time my
Give me a
horse
sec.
gets to the opening, I'm gonna set tripwire.
Okay, so you're hitting up all the. Wait, what the fuck? Look at this. Okay. Well, that didn't work. There we go. Maybe that works. So you're gonna set tripwire on all the entrances. Okay, so getting a full scout of the exterior, I'll just give you vision, and then you have tripwire as an item.
I think I have rope.
You have rope.
I'm gonna tie rope to something loud.
A
Do you
bell?
have anything loud?
I'm sure we got some pots and pans and
Okay. So like ropes and pots and pans, I don't imagine is going to be the stealthiest of traps, but like you can set it. It'll probably catch like wild animals and shit that aren't smart. But like,
low hemp rope. It's hemp rope.
cool.
Something that you could trip on. But
Yeah.
I'm going to do it stealthily behind my horse, so anybody who's watching might not see.
Okay. You can roll stealth. Oh, that's your stealth. Okay, 20. So no, like this rope just like appears in your wake. Like you're pretty.
I'm
good at
I'm
hiding
using the
fact that you're
horse's
doing it.
cover.
Okay. And you're setting up
I'm gonna put
strange,
leaves around
crude
it.
traps. Okay, you're hiding it in the leaves and shit. Okay, cool. I dig it. So you've essentially roped off 1, 2, 3 openings in the wall, assuming the door is closed.
I see.
Yeah, those are the 3 that you see as you do your circuit around.
Wait, there's 3? I only see 2.
Yeah, there's one on the back. Since you did the full circuit.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my horse back to the center and say, Phil, get in here. Step over this.
The others are pretty nervous over here. Should
I'm
we?
pretty nervous too.
They don't seem to want to go in the fort there. Should we maybe try to figure out what's causing that?
I think I'm feeling the same way as them right now.
Could I feel the wisdom check, or is it just a passive?
What was that? No, you don't notice it.
Okay. Then la-di-da-di-da, I'm exploring the base.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you notice the main foyer. It's got a nice stone floor. There's like moss and shit on the inside, like a little bit of like vegetation and overgrowth, but you can make it
Yeah,
out.
let the princess see that. She just will not like that at all.
Who?
The Allura princess.
Oh
This
yeah.
just won't do.
Yeah, I better clean that shit up before she sees it. Elves hate
Yeah.
nature.
What?
Nothing. Now I'm teasing you and you're not even there. My bad.
No, I'm not there yet. I'm still like
That's
over
funny.
here. I haven't been okay. Am I okay to move, or do you have turns, or
Oh no, there's no turns. It's basically free movement. Hey,
okay?
But it's still kind of turnish, so let me explore here. What do I see?
yeah. So yeah, you see the foyer, and it goes into the back wall. You see like a bunch of vines and growth, but also like another cave-in the wall in the back that Phoenix noticed and set a trap. That
Is this like blocked vision? Can I not see here?
there's walls there.
Oh, okay. So this is just a small like entranceway room.
Yeah.
Is there doors?
Well, small. It's like 15 feet by shit. What is that? Yeah, it's a pretty big area, but yeah, there's no doors like in this immediate vicinity, but there's like a large hallway that hits the back and then branches out.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
So
Yeah,
like this is it's not like a fancy fort, but it's like a defensible fort. So you wouldn't want people who gain the entrance to have access to every room. Like it's a barracks kind of situation.
I'm gonna wander back towards this area. You can do the other players. I know Laura's coming in the other door.
Yeah. Hey Kirk, you noticed the whisper, right? Kirk! You see the whisper I sent you?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
Do I have to react on it?
No, just keep it in mind.
Okay.
So where are you going?
Actually, oh, very nice. It's Medusa.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
it's
I like the outfit.
her face, and then
There's
I
a Medusa?
like ripped off like several other drawings, gave her snake hair.
Oh, the drawing. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, did I put something on the map that looked like Medusa? What the fuck? There she is. Oh, like in the shawl. That face coming together, man. Well done.
Thank
Mhm.
you. It's taken a while. I've redone it like 3 times. We'll see if it stays this
All
time.
right. All right. So, Alora, you were entering as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, there's 3 beds in the room you're in, and a. Wait, why is this not a? Okay, there we go. Oh, I hate this tool. Reveal. There we go. And a door. So this appears to just be like a room on the end for bedding.
Okay. So I want to creep through the door.
Okay. If you were to open the door, you're greeted with a nice hallway that goes all the way back here. And there's like many more doors on your left side. Like it's packed in.
So I'm
Ready
gonna
meet up
step
with
to the
Artanis
first.
if he's heading the same way.
I'm gonna step up to the first door and look in.
Well, he might not be paying attention. Okay. So yeah, you see another room with a larger bed and more space.
Okay, so I want to step up to the next and look in.
You
Wait, was
see-
there anything else in the room besides the bed?
There's moss. There's nothing of value in there. It's a pretty simple bed chamber.
Okay.
And then this is much the same.
Nothing else in there?
Nope, nothing else in there.
Look,
Is anybody else
like-
doing anything too? I don't want to. Phoenix, Phil,
Set my traps.
you setting your traps. Phil, are you just hanging out outside with the NPCs, trying to talk to them?
Yeah, I'm just hanging out with them because they're a little worried, so trying to give them some comfort knowing that the sharpshooter's around.
Yeah, they're very worried about the sharpshooters. They're like
The next-
happy
I'm
to
the
accept that
sharpshooter.
excuse
I
when you
think
get
he's
it
a
to them.
sharpshooter.
Oh,
I'm the
okay.
sharpshooter.
Beautiful.
No, I'm just gonna talk to them and be like, so what's
Zalefra is
the
like
issue?
looking at you. She's like, I'm pretty sure I could shoot better than you.
Oh, that sounds like that. All right, how much money you got there, friend?
Looks like it's happening.
Well, not a lot.
Well, you're about to
I
part
don't
with
mean
it.
to make I don't know, Lydia, is Zalefra a betting woman?
No. She's like a very sensible woman. Like, no, she doesn't. She's not one who takes part in bets and stuff like that. She's like very like. She would probably be insulted. You'd be like, no, I don't want to bet. I don't want to bet with you. We can make it a contest, but not like I'm not betting with you. Like, what's wrong with you?
It's not a matter of money, my friend. It's,
monetary gain. Betting could simply be I take some kind of ornamental prize if I win, and you take some ornamental prize if you win.
I'll just let you be Zalefra for this, Lydia.
I have nothing I wish to part with.
Well, that's kind of the point of a bet. You don't really want to part with it. But
I-
you seem pretty high and mighty, thinking you can shoot better than I.
Well, I have, decades of practice. Do you?
I don't even see a bow on your person.
I
Yes,
pull
yes,
out my
quite
light
right.
crossbow. Excuse me, I have this crossbow. However, I find my pistol much more comfortable.
Okay.
I
She's just
see.
gonna like turn and kind of walk away. She's like, I don't really want to argue with this unknown.
I see, I see. You can talk a big game, but when push comes to shove, you can't back it up. I understand.
She's just gonna look at you, but like, again, she's not the kind to start confrontations.
She started this.
She started so many bar fights I've been in.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, this was Zelevra, not Alora. This is the
Oh.
new elf. I just made Lydia speak
Relaxing.
for her.
I was gonna say, who the fuck
But,
are we talking about here?
It's
Honestly,
a
if
much
her
more
tribe
mild
finds out about
mango.
this, she'll definitely be kicked out. Alora's switching.
Laura would just shoot him in the head.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
See, I'm the better archer. Because you're dead.
That could be.
Silence! I kill you.
Well, I'll take this no contest as you yielding that I am the superior shot.
I am
I want our
definitely
kids to beat
not
this so
yielding that.
badly.
Yeah, this is right up your alley.
I
But
know.
you seen all this stuff.
Are we okay to end at 11:30?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, we can end at 11:30. Yeah, are you creeping around, Mr. Artanis?
I am moving
Scoping
further
stuff
into the
out?
dungeon if people are.
Well, I
done doing
wasn't done. I looked
Yeah.
into another room.
Yeah, y'all are doing it in like parallel. I gave you 3
Yeah.
rooms. Artanis in a hallway.
Okay.
I'm trying
Okay.
to.
Yeah,
So where
it's
you
up
going?
to you if you
Oh.
decide to come back to me. I'm keep going.
Okay. Oh, are you going left or right?
All right, let's back to the screen. Let's go.
Journey of Discovery. Phoenix, you're probably done with the perimeter now too.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch attack.
Sweet.
Let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Going left.
Okay.
All right, I peek around the left here.
You found the death room.
Perfect. I tentatively peek, covering majority of my body, just my head. What could be in here?
Okay, so opening. Oh my god, why does it keep doing this to me? Okay, there we go. Opening here. It's a rather large room with a wide table. No
Okay.
chairs, but a wide table. See, there's nothing on it either. It's just a nice wide table. Another door on the left side.
Okay. Give the room a quick visual inspection. Watching for like traps and whatnot. And I will. Oh, what's that? Is that a hole?
Yes.
Like going into
Yes.
the ground?
There is a pretty large hole. There's like a stairwell, like it's like a battlement that goes up. But right
Okay.
over here, there's a pretty large hole that has vines and growth just coming out of it. They seem to be spreading across the walls that are around you.
All right. I do like a double take on the thing. I'm like, the fuck?
Can you see down there with your dark vision?
Yeah. I mean, technically, I should be able to. So I'm gonna hover in the air and float over here and peer down into the hole. Is it like a basement that's been overgrown?
It's not a man-made hole.
So it's like a cavern.
Yeah, it's not an intentional design of this fortress, it looks like. But can I get a perception from
Yeah.
you?
Where's my sheet? Oh,
Okay. See, you don't
what?
really notice
Okay.
much with an 8. It's just like, oh, there's a hole.
Okay, that's probably not right. How do you whisper /W?
/W
person?
space name. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
your name is Death.
Troy.
Oh,
And
okay,
Alora, your room appears to be a pantry. It's got, well, a pantry / kitchen. It's got like an oven, like a furnace, bunch of rotted stores and food, and a fair number of intact bottles of wine. And you must not be here. Oh, there you are. Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah, you found a kitchen.
I like those bottles of wine. Though I'm not the drunk that Ivola is. So I'm just going to take one and put it in my bag. And then I'm going to step out of the room again, and I'm going to step forward to the next door. Or whatever the entry to this black square is. Troy?
Give me a sec. I gotta type something.
Oh, you're fine. You're right.
Okay. And then you can come around this room, and you're creeping into it. We got Badunk, a dining hall with 2 large circular tables and chairs.
Okay, I'm not going to go in. I'm just going to keep going around.
Okay. And you can see Artanis sort of fussing over this hole.
I'm going to keep going, and then I'm
Okay.
going to stop and look into this room.
Ignoring that strange occurrence, we're going to look into here and see an armory.
I'm going to just look, I'm going to look from the armory to Artanis, and then back to the armory to Artanis, and I'm going to be like, hey man, are you good?
I'm like startled by Alora as I'm like, no, I like float up into the air and like turn to look at you. I'm like, there's like a hole in the earth. It's got an awful rotted smell. I'm like floating back from it as you're like talking to you.
Okay.
I can't tell what it is. I feel like it's something we should not
Piss off.
avoid.
Oh, different thoughts. Okay. I'm gonna step into this armory real quick. Okay. Just BRB. Be right back. So I'm gonna step in here, and I want to look around for something of value, something that's gonna be like stronger than what I have, or something of use to me. And would you like perception check for that?
Sure, hit me with a perception.
Me with a 14.
Okay. There's a lot of it's all basic weapons in here. Some of them are a little bit weather damaged, but like it's not a bad arsenal if you had like a basic weapon that you wanted to take from this that you didn't have.
Clarification, Troy. So like, if something was pulled straight up and out, and it's like.
Yeah, I mean it like it wasn't like shoveled or dug or burrowed per se.
Yeah.
But more like.
I'm just like thinking about like how the debris would fly if something was ripped out like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't mean it literally. I just mean like.
Oh, like it's just like a tent spike went in there, but it's giant?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, it goes deep.
But down.
And like all the vines are coming out of it.
Because that's when you said what you said made me think that it's like everywhere. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, no, it's not everywhere.
Like the debris would have been like everything that was in the hole got pulled up and now it's like all over the earth. Like
yeah, like there's a mess coming out of the like the hole.
Okay.
Like it was like an emergence.
Oh, okay. So I do have the right idea that the tunnel was dug up.
Yes.
Okay, see, that's what I'm trying to like describe.
Yeah, but like probably not by humanoids.
Yeah, what have you? You don't have to describe it any further than that. I was really just thinking: is the tunnel an in tunnel or is it out?
Yeah.
And from what you described it, I thought out. Clarified.
Perfect.
Steiner, proficient with axes.
Yeah, he's proficient with
everything
all
in
martial
warrior.
weapons.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am going to grab him one of the axes.
What kind of axe? Great axe, battle axe, hand axe.
Battle axe.
Okay, so that is basically a longsword. So you can use it in one hand or put it in two.
Get him
Okay.
a shield.
Hook them up.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab him a shield. Is there shields in here?
Yep, there's basic shields in there. Any basic weapon you could want for, you can find it here.
Because
Okay.
he uses a maul, which is a two-handed weapon that is the strongest. So get him some armor.
Yep. I will grab him a nice shield. I'll grab him a long sword too.
A longsword is essentially the same thing as a battle axe.
Yeah, no, but you know what happens if one breaks?
True.
He's got the
Okay.
other one.
You're
Yeah,
gonna give him a
he's keen on
whole
breaking
Christmas
weapons.
present.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna be like, I'll be like, Artanis, I'll be right back, and then I'm gonna exit the vicinities through this gate
Just, like,
here.
This whole...
you see Alora just like run out with a bundle of like cold steel.
That's not important, Allura.
And then I'm gonna walk over to him and I'll be like, presents, drop them, and then I'll be like, I'll be back. Phoenix,
like,
come help.
So
Phoenix,
Steiner like
Phoenix,
doesn't
Phoenix.
notice you coming up, and when you drop the weapons on the ground, it clangs. He's like, oh, what, where'd you find these? Like, and then
I'm
you're
like-
gone. Like,
And I'm like, Phoenix. I'm like running back. I'm like, Phoenix, Phoenix, Phoenix. Come on.
Phoenix, that's you.
He's muted.
He is muted.
I'm going to, at that, shake my head at Allura, like running with a bundle of shit in her arm, and be like, fine. I'm going to like stare one more time at the hole and be like, I don't like that. But then I'll continue my exploration. I'm gonna like creep like super cautiously into like the next room. In fact, I'm gonna float.
I'm
around.
going
not gonna
to-
step on anything.
I'm gonna follow him, but I want my
Hello?
bow drawn and ready.
Hey, there you are, Kirk. You've been called
You're
upon.
yelling at
outside
me for?
with Kirk right now.
Yeah,
I wanted you to
Time
come
frame
with
where
us.
You ran off. Like you
Where?
just disappeared with weapons.
Inside?
Yeah.
So you're not quite with me yet.
All right,
Hey,
get
dude.
in there.
Talk to you tomorrow.
Oh, sorry.
All right, I guess
Okay.
I'll be staring at this until they come back.
I'm on my way in. I walked in with Lydia.
When you guys come up, I'm going to tell you that I think something crawled out of that hole. So,
How big was it?
Pretty big.
that's a good question. How big is the hole?
Looks like 10 feet. 10 feet by 10 feet?
Yeah, it's pretty big. Like you can't stand. Like it goes like it's pretty steep. So like you couldn't just like walk down it. You'd have to probably shimmy on your butt if you wanted to go into it. That's how big it is. Maybe like 4 feet high.
Okay. But the opening is 10 by 10?
Have a net.
Yeah.
I could wall off that hole with the net if you want.
We're like talking like a trash can lid, or like more
A blanket.
My net's gotta be like
Call it
10
like a
feet.
crawl space.
Oh, okay. Like
Yeah. Just like a small door.
Harry Potter's bedroom door.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I love plants. I can't destroy plants.
I don't know if it's the plants we have to worry about, my friend.
These plants are my friend.
Why are
Stay
you
cautious.
talking like that?
Let's keep moving.
Why is he talking like that?
Because he's in kill mode. Leave him be.
Do not touch the plants.
Dude. Who the fuck cares? It's a plant.
Hey! Don't you talk about plants like that.
I'm gonna like nudge Artanis and like send you a mental message being like, that's not normal.
No.
Like, I'm all for saving the plants, but what?
That isn't normal.
Just keep an eye on him too.
Take Alora's cue and be like, so Phoenix, the plants,
Yeah,
do you really love them?
they're my friends.
Can I do an insight?
Sure.
Is that normal?
That's not normal.
No, I told you.
I don't even know if he's eating a salad. I don't think I've ever seen him eat green.
Fucking man with his crits.
No,
No,
Phoenix
that
doesn't
is
like
not
vegetables.
normal.
Phoenix
would
doesn't even
never
like
say
vegetables.
that.
I think he needs to get out of here. This was a bad idea. I thought he'd be useful, but apparently not. Do you want me to take him out? Like,
I think we should approach this cautiously. I'm like whispering into Alora. I'm like, we should ease into this. Let's just ask him how he feels about leaving this building.
okay. Go. You do that.
My man, could you go outside and wait with the horses?
Sure. Just promise me you won't hurt the plants.
I wouldn't dream of it.
These plants are wise.
Yes. So wise.
Wait a second. Why do you want me to go outside?
The horses need you.
We just want to make sure the horses don't eat your friends.
Exactly.
My horse is fine.
But
Yeah.
they do tend to eat. I smile at my own cleverness. They tend to eat plants, my friend. You should make sure that they do not graze
On your
I'm sure
your
about
plants. Oh, I agree. I agree with Artanis. Artanis's reasoning is sound. And I tell you, I live with wild animals. Horses eat plants. You should go make sure the horses don't eat your plant friends.
Okay, I'll
Oh.
make sure to kill the horses.
No.
I don't know if that's what I said. Sir Martin. Alright, I'm following Phoenix in his quick stepping. I'm imagining him power walking out of the thing. I'm like, Phoenix, my man.
I'm gonna follow like speed
Do
walk.
stop.
And I'm gonna whistle and call over Dotaro so that he comes like over to the entrance kind of thing.
Is Phoenix drawing his weapons?
Yes.
Alright, I cast Sharp Person on him.
Sharper, whoa! Oh shit!
This is getting out of hand fast.
Ooh.
Sir Barton.
Okay, that's a what save does Phoenix have to roll for that?
Wisdom.
So wisdom save again?
Yeah.
I just want to fight with the current enchantments is clearly messing
That's
with it.
really funny.
Wisdom saving throw.
All right, do it, Kirk. With a wisdom save. Oh my god!
Oh my goodness.
You wow, Artanis. This man's will is strong.
You know,
I'm gonna
I feel
point
like
my sword up
he
for
just shoved
Barton
my
and
will
tell
back in
him,
my face. Like,
don't
I
even
made
think
the
about
salad,
eating the plants.
He gave me a headache.
The
I
backlash.
slammed it back into my brain. I'm like, oh fuck, that's a fucking iron will. Ow.
I'm gonna run in front of run in front of Phoenix and like put a hand on his chest and be like, my friend, the horses are also our friends. If you kill the horses, our journey becomes much longer. We don't want that. All we want you to do is to make sure that your plant friends and our horse friends stay friends and don't eat each other, okay? Like,
we must stop
nobody.
the horses from
Yes,
eating the plants.
Yes, but you don't have to kill them. You don't have to
While
kill them.
she's
Just
fighting
shoot
with
them.
them, I'm gonna like recover myself slightly and push the horses away. Go, Barton, go. Get out of here.
Just Phoenix, and I'm gonna like, just try and reason with him. Like, listen, you don't have to kill them. You don't have to kill them. You don't have to kill
Dragging
anyone.
both horses
This is
away.
not you, Phoenix. Phoenix, you don't kill horses for no reason. I know you. This not you. Look inside. Look in your heart. Look in your head. This not you. Just stop.
Just keep them away from the plants.
Okay, but what? Like,
Can you
Phoenix,
roll
Phoenix.
persuasion, Alora? That was very
God.
persuasive. Never mind.
We need to
She's stammering
Hale,
the
grab
shit.
that horse there. We need to get away from this building. Something's going on.
Oh my
Steiner,
God.
scoop up your shit.
All right, so we're at 11:30, so I think we need to break, right, Kurt?
Yeah.
All right, I think that's a great place to end it. I'm so fucking happy.
I've just moved off beyond the Palisades with my caravan. I'm like trying to get everyone to come with me. Just fucking come, grab everyone, let's go. I don't know what's happening. Come.
Alora's like having this like rant / persuasive speech on Phoenix, but it's just coming out like at a high pitched squeal that nobody can really understand.
You guys were so convincing about the horses eating plants.
It was very convincing. Oh my God.
I think it would have been even better if Kirk just like walked out and all they heard was like a whinnying of a horse.
Sir Martin, no! That would have been really funny.
No.
Horrible, but really funny.
Why
It's an
Poravola?
expensive horse. I don't want to kill it.
Yeah. It's gonna make sure it doesn't eat those plants.
You didn't need to kill it. You don't need to kill the horses.
Oh my God. Fucking A. Well, good job today, guys. I hope you had fun.
Yeah, buddy.
Fuck. That was dope. That was dope.
Don't do that. All right, have a good night, guys.
Yeah, have a good night,
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah.
I think I'll be ready to book again soon, so I'll toss a when is good soon.
Okay,
Let's see what we
the only
can
thing
do.
is I'm still on night shifts and I only have like 2 nights off a week. So I'll have to
Yep.
be one of those nights.
Yeah, we can work around it. We'll figure it
Sound-
out.
Sounds good. All
Gouda.
right, see you later, guys.
Peace out.
See ya.
You
Thanks for the
guys
good
have
games,
yourselves a
everybody.
Good night.
Yeah. Well,
Whoa, excuse me.
Later, dudes.
Let her rip, hang 10.
wicked session tonight, Troy.
Thank you. I'm
Good
glad
job.
you liked it.
Yeah.
I did not expect Salem to get outed so fast.
Well, there was just so many things wrong with him showing up. I'm like, well, it's ringing a lot of bells for me as a player. And wait, Artanis is my man. He is essentially me as a character. You're out of place, sir.
That's fucking
But like
beautiful.
it was similar to kind of how it went down with the there was like one character I put in the caravan that like showed up and caused that murder.
Yeah, the
You
little
guys remember that
halfling.
halfling?
Yeah, I do.
And like you guys could have grabbed her and intimidated the shit out of her. That would have thrown me right off.
We didn't.
Not quite. It wasn't quite the scenario where you could do that in like the camp, but you could have been like, "Yeah, come over," and then grabbed her and like held her at knife point and been like, "All right, what's going on?"
Yeah. But like not only that, but you crit every roll you needed to.
Yeah,
It
that
was
failed everything else
insane.
I tried to do.
I'm curious about the tallies of like crits that we hit this session.
There's
It was
quite a few.
fucked. Even
There's a
like
lot.
right here on the screen, there's 2.
That's true.
And they both worked so well. Oh my
Kick ass
god.
rolling tonight.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
But yeah,
and you didn't
that's-
spill the
that's-
beans, Nick. I love it.
Pardon me.
You didn't spill the beans. With your fucking medicine check. Another crit.
Oh yeah,
Too funny.
yeah. I mean, I don't know what to do about that. I don't know if it's helpful. My guy's thinking like, well, let's not worry about that. We got a mission. But like,
Oh, yeah, true.
well, there's no point in worrying about that right now because, I mean, all it's gonna do is make Steiner a wreck.
Did you say make Steiner erect?
Wreck.
A wreck.
Oh, okay, whiskey. Perfect.
Yeah, not quite erect, but more of overprotective.
I see.
So, to maintain the group dynamic, we should just not change how it stands until the mission ends.
Yeah.
That's
Fair
kind of
enough.
how I look at it. I'm like, well, that's funny because that's kind of what I guessed as a player, and hilarious now that I know it as a character too. So now I can just laugh about it to myself.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's so trolly.
Yeah,
Fucking
I think
love
that's
it.
exactly what Revan would do. He is a secret keeper when he thinks that it's like valuable. He didn't keep
It's a
the
commodity.
Radiant Dawn secret like at all because he was like, well, that's on you.
Yeah.
You
Rightfully
should have
so.
killed him the first time around. Sorry. Like that was kind of how I looked at it. Like I like the Radiant Dawn, but as like a sorcerer and pragmatist, I'm like, well, you guys are just kind of full of yourselves.
Yeah.
Like you didn't do it the first time well. I don't feel like covering for you the second time around.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like that's more or less Artanis' view on like what the Radiant Dawn asked him to do. Like, oh yeah, okay, I'll
Yeah.
keep
Yeah,
that secret
and
for
that
as long
was just Agnate too, right?
yeah.
That was just that one guy. So now like the whole order knows, and it's like, oh my god, they've all been living a lie.
That's exactly it. Like granted,
rocked
your
that
order
world.
is important, but again, that's more me as a character being like, I'm sorry for ruining Troy's order.
No,
Artanis is a
I
character who
was
doesn't
fully
care.
anticipating that was going to happen eventually.
Yeah, like
Like, you
Artanis
didn't
is a
ruin
character who doesn't
anything.
care for the Radiant Dawn and doesn't even really feel their values are great.
Yeah. The part that's the most funny to me is that you ducked them all as you left Ritalin. You're like, oh god, I don't want to talk to any of them. Sneak out. I was like, oh, that's amazing. Like, do they feel bad? Like,
No, don't care. We're out.
it's really funny. The quad just like, where are my friends? I thought they were at the tavern. They're gone. I'm about to go on a suicide mission. I really wish I could say goodbye. Like,
Okay, yeah. Well, what
it's
are they
really
going to
funny.
do?
Oh,
Are they going to fight
well,
the
actually,
Witch
you
Fight?
never asked anybody. Yeah, they were just massing their forces.
Yeah.
You can assume.
I mean, I
There's a
assumed that
priest.
they were going to wait for us to use the relic. Did we tell them that was the plan? Did we never get around to telling them that?
No, you told Agnate about a relic and that you gave it to a Death Knight. But like, as far as like any plans, like there are no plans made concrete at that meeting. It was just like, oh shit, like you gave it to a Death Knight. Like,
We didn't really explain why.
well, like, he has no faith in that.
Well, I just mean that we
Yeah.
didn't give him any more, like, to go on. We were like,
Well-
yeah, we gave it to a Death Knight, and he's like, oh. Like, I'm just picturing his face as we were like, and meeting over. Bye now. We just stand up and
Yeah.
walk out.
Oh no,
He's
it's
like,
pretty.
John
It's
was
pretty.
like,
Just like godsmacked. He's like, you trust. Oh shit. Oh no. Like,
what was it? All of them. I don't remember saying that to him.
yeah. It was really funny. Like there was like a whole like fucking thing. I had to rewatch it because I was very drunk at the time too. So like I might not be remembering it very well. But like there was a lot of incredulousness and like, yeah, okay, he's gonna go back. Like we totally. And like, did he talk? Like I don't remember if you named the Death Knight or not with him, or if you talked about that.
I think we were like hesitant to say that there was a Death Knight at all. I feel like that was
Okay.
like the one piece of information I was like, no. And then because I was trying to not say Death Knight, I said Lich.
Mm.
And they were like, oh, you told her about the Lich. So I'm like, yeah, I guess I did.
So you know, basically, and then that whole thing happened. Yeah.
And
Oh, shit.
I'm not too worried about that. That's fine. Go on telling them.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah, that's pretty funny. But no, like they weren't like intending to wait for any particular relic action. Like they're not keen to work with those forces.
Okay, I mean,
Like, you guys might
feel
work with
bad
both
now
of those
thinking about
groups,
it, 'cause
but
I
like
guess
they
we just
won't
got caught
talk.
up in who we had and hadn't talked to.
Oh,
But
yeah,
I
I was
thought we
fucking
left
busy.
with everyone knowing that we should wait to consolidate our forces and work with the relic.
Yeah.
But if they're just off on their own doing their own thing, that's fine too.
Yeah. Yeah, I
But-
think like Dampy is waiting on you guys. Like,
Yeah.
well, who knows what Frey's gonna do? Like, he doesn't
No.
listen to Dampy, but like they're doing their own thing, and you have
I'm just
communication
assuming
with
now
Dampy,
that if we
and
put all the
Kwan's
pieces
doing.
in play, that's pretty good odds. Maybe
yeah.
Frey will see his opportunity to attack if the Radiant Dawn have them on the ropes. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe Radiant Dawn will attack Frey. Who knows?
But in the meantime, Phoenix.
I just thought it was funny.
Yeah. Oh, this session was good. The Harper, figuring all that shit out.
My
I
God,
didn't
the whole
expect
time
Phoenix
you were
to jump
talking
on her
about
like that.
Harper's. Fuck.
Huh?
The whole time you were talking about Harper's, I'm just like.
Yeah, I know. What they
Yeah,
can
talk
do. I'm
about
not
it.
one of my fucking game guy.
Yeah,
I've done the research.
If we did the session last week, you know this. Like, nah. Or actually, hopefully you won't know this. Yeah, Phoenix has jumped on it. He was completely hook, line, and sinker, like, into him with his insight roll. Artanis is like, I don't know. Phoenix trusts you so complete that he just takes his sword to the man's throat.
I know.
That's
it
like
caught me
how
off
much
guard,
he
but
trusts you as like your judgment.
It worked. It worked out well. Like, he trusts me more than I trust me.
He trusts you more than he trusts himself.
I was like, I think this. I'm like 70% sure he's lying. Phoenix just grabs him at 100%. I'm like, all right, guess we're doing it.
This is an amazing moment.
Nope.
I
Worked
love
for
it.
me. All right, sir. We're going to need some answers because this got real quick.
I like the first thought was it's an elf in the forest. Let's kill it.
Right? That was the mood of the party, though, after being attacked by elves in the forest.
Oh, the when we was dragged up to our group.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was trying to just be like Revan's, like neutral, like I'll kill it or leave it. I don't care at this point.
Yeah. After you just been like assaulted by arrows.
Yeah,
All
I
day.
was like in the last session, just before we get attacked, I'm telling Lydia like to be diplomatic. I'm
Yep.
like helping
Yeah.
her with her argument about what she should say and how we should reason with these people, and then we get attacked by arrows.
It was perfect.
And said the centaurs. And
Completely
so I was like, at
flipped
that
it.
point, Artanis is just he's over it. Kill him. I don't care. Let's just find this fortress.
Amen. Yeah.
Like I try
Oh,
to
man.
embody like when I read back when I was making this character, it's like neutral alignment can be the kind of character that will even swap sides in the middle of a mission. Like not necessarily go against his friends, but if he's like killing goblins and then finds out that like the goblins are actually the ones who are being like
Oppressed.
are the underdogs or whatever, he's could highly likely switch sides. And that's like
Yeah.
what they define neutral as. Like just whatever you feel the right thing to do at the time is.
Yeah, you're not beholden to anything.
Yeah.
You're very situational. Yeah, I dig it.
So I'm like, kill him. No, wait. Maybe he's got good stuff.
We will hear him out.
Yeah, that's fine.
It took a
Actually,
little
I-
convincing.
Yeah. I'm happy with how that all went, because I wasn't planning on having that conversation tonight.
No, I imagine not. I imagine you wanted him to like shadow us for the next couple sessions.
Yeah, it was going to be a while before he spilled the beans. Probably at a crucial moment when you're about to colossally fuck up with the elves, but
That's fair.
now it's all on the table. It's great.
Honestly, probably wouldn't have grabbed him and forced the questions if he hadn't have showed up after a battle.
Yeah.
Like that, like all set me on edge. I'm like, we're in a forest.
what? How did he get here without getting attacked? And who is this man? Nobody just follows people into the woods for a full day.
Yeah. Except for this man, apparently.
Apparently. But,
That's beautiful.
Shit was up. I just mean that, like, had he approached us in the tavern, I don't think I would have like attacked him in such a manner. But he wouldn't have had the reason to, so it makes sense. Like, this is his job, right? So.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's you're right to be suspicious. Like, he had his cover story that was like, yeah, you could believe it.
Mm-hmm.
But like, there is something to be suspicious about there.
Well, if we had failed all my checks, I would have let it go. And like, fine. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Wait, you crit it.
You're this. I believe you.
Yeah.
It would have been a little
really well.
get there, but yeah. Fine.
And then you create your intimidation. And then he's like, all right, fine. I don't want this to come to blows.
Honestly, the moment you were like, I don't want to tell you my group, I'm like, he's a Harper. I know it.
I knew you would
know
that. Yeah.
And then you said, I'm like, oh, yes, I achieved it. I figured it out. I don't have to pretend I know. It is.